Shit. Yo, what it do? Who is that? Is that man?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, Freaky Friday, man. Danny Savage in the house. What's up, brother? Long time no see. How you been, man?
Just July is a pretty shitty month for me, and I just took a break and just watching a lot of college football. You're gonna have to tell me what's going on with Dallas. The only thing I know with Dallas is we paid Jake Ferguson. I know that, which is a plus, and I know Micah wants to hold out, and we have a rookie left tackle with a broken foot. That's all I know. Besides that,
hide your kids, hide your wives on Sensitive Live. What's up, my brother?
Put the kids to bed, hide the wives on Sensitive Live.
I said it wrong. So what pretty much been going on is Tyler got Champ in the house. What up, bro? I know you ain't got long.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Tyler got hurt. The cornerback we drafted, major setback. Like we said months ago when they tried to deny it. He got they saying longer than they thought because he was in practice catching the ball the other day and literally when he landed on his leg started limping. So he hurt. We said it 3 months ago though when it came out and they tried to deny it, but it's a bigger setback than they said than they said originally. So he's hurt. What college? Where did he come from?
East Carolina.
Okay, so yeah, that cornerback hurt. We got a lot of injuries right now, bro. It ain't looking good. Mozzie is getting torched so bad in camp, bro. Tyler Smith is playing with this dude, bro. Tyler Smith Mozzie won 1 rep. And you know who he was against? Brock Hoffman. 1 rep against Brock Hoffman the other day. But other than that, he's been getting flamed. Osa has been a no-show, period. I mean, and just ain't been good. He was on – Tyler Smith had him on the ground.
Wow.
Tyler Smith been dogging all of them, bro. That rookie defensive end, that pass rusher, Rocket Power.
As a Raku.
I call him Rocket Power. He's having a decent camp. Did you see Mozzie get pancaked? Yeah, it's been bad. It's been bad, Tamara. Like it's been rough. So yeah, Izaraku dude, bro, they can't stop him. They can't stop him. He's too quick for him. His hands, I like him, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna jump right into it, man. Okay. Micah Parsons. Oh my God, man! Where do we start? Okay, let me ask this overall question first to everybody, starting with Champ. From the time Micah got here to now, Champ, have you been satisfied with what he's done?
The first 2 years, yes. Last 2 years, no. Because a lot of part is him, a lot of part is coaching staff. They want, like I said, move him around, utilize his talent better.
Okay. Uncensored from the time he got here to now, have you been satisfied with Parsons?
For the most part. I mean, I wish he was a better run stopper. But I think he's out. I think he's out of position, and that I blame the coaches for more so than Parsons. But he definitely should have been signed. They should have did it 2 years ago after his 3rd year. That's Jerry being Jerry. But for the most part, he's a decent pass rusher. He's if you gonna go top, whoa.
My bad, y'all. My phone is going on. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you're gonna say he's a top 5 or so pass rusher, then you got to be satisfied with the production you got out of him.
Okay. Cowboys Corner, how are you doing on this Friday night?
What's going on, you guys? Welcome to Freaky Friday. What's going on today?
You feeling all right, man?
About as good as I'll ever be. Feel like $1 million.
Production, Micah Parsons. You know, from a rookie to now, you satisfied with what you've seen so far?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Danny Savage, you know, Micah Parsons. Let me ask you this. What was he more productive, NFL or college?
Well, it's hard to evaluate that.
That's hard to evaluate, basically, because in college he played nothing but linebacker. He never ever played with his foot. He never played with his hand on the ground ever.
Okay.
So basically, he was 2 years at Penn State, just rushing like a Tasmanian devil from all over the field. And then we had the C-word year, so he never played and bounced out of it and sat back that year.
He did sit out that year. That's right.
Sit out the C-word year. Yeah, so he only had 2 years of college football, but it was at linebacker. So now I just wish they would go back to him. I honestly think Micah's best year was his rookie year, to be honest with you. But we see Jones's we draft players, they change positions on everybody. They seem to love to do that on anyone. You know, they draft a one tech and Mozzie say, no, lose 30 pounds. We want you to be an up the field D tackle. Yet you had a half a sack in 4 years at Michigan. I don't even know anymore, man. You know, I think the kid's best position is a rover, and that's just where you line up. Charles Haley did it a little bit similar. You just line up at a different spot every position. But what do I know?
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, bro. I went back and watched it. Dude wasn't even a good player in college. I went back. I was just looking at stuff like, damn, he wasn't even good. He literally was putting out like taco charts and barely. I don't even understand.
They basically were just telling him to go out there and attack forward. Just go forward, really. He really, listen, if he was anything, I think great, he would have went in the top 5.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna like address this on the surface and dig deep. So Corn, I'm gonna come to you first. You're a big fan of 11. You like him at his position. You said he's not a linebacker. You're happy with his production over the years. In your opinion, what the hell is going on
with the whole situation?
Yeah.
Oh man, where do I start? I mean, Micah. If you guys read the Micah tweets, I mean, he broke it down for all of us. He was very transparent in the breakdown of his trade request. You know, after the 2024 season, he told his agent, hey, go negotiate with these guys and see what we can get done. Cowboys said, no, we're not ready to negotiate. He said, cool, I'm going to play the 2024 season then. So he played last year, got hurt 4 games. Season was over. He went back to his agent. He said, hey, let's go negotiate with these Cowboys. I want to secure the bag, and I want to secure my time here with being a Cowboy. He goes, nope, we're going to wait. Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, these guys up for contract. We're going to wait. He said, okay, cool. Well, I guess what it is. You want me to wait? I'll wait. Micah Parsons then went to talk about leadership after Tank Lawrence got not re-signed and went to Seattle. So Micah took it upon himself to go talk to Jerry about leadership and his role and stuff. And somehow, Jerry being Jerry, they started talking numbers. And Micah said, well, this ain't nothing. But Jerry took it as, hey, we have an agreement. And so Micah said, no, we got to talk to my agent. So Adam, his agent, called Jerry, and he said, hey, let's talk. Let's negotiate a contract. Jerry said, we already have one done. I don't know what you're talking about. We have one done. He said, no, you don't. That right there pissed Jerry off. Jerry's old school. He negotiated Tony Romo's deal without an agent. He did Tyron Smith's 10-year deal without an agent. This is not uncommon for Jerry, but Jerry messed with the wrong one. Micah Parsons. Ever since then, there has been zero communication between Adam, Micah Parsons' agent, and the Jones family. So now we're here, right? Micah doesn't want to be fined $50,000 a practice. So that's why he's staying in Oxnard, because on that franchise, on that 5th-year option, none of that's refundable. They can't forgive that $50,000. So it has to be paid out regardless if he misses a practice. So now we're here. Jerry's not picking up the phone because Jerry feels like he has a big knife in his back. Micah's like, yo, I talked to you about leadership. I didn't talk to you about a contract. And so now we're here. Now, if you rewind it 2 years ago, there was a rumor that the Dallas Cowboys were taking trade calls for Micah Parsons after the 2023 season. Today, we found out by Jane Slater that was actually accurate. Stephen Jones was on board to trade Micah Parsons, but Jerry Jones did not want to trade Micah Parsons because Jerry was scared that Micah would get traded and then go on his podcast and talk bad about the players, i.e. Dak Prescott, right? So when you boil this down, I don't know how Jerry can buy out of this one. Micah is pissed. Jerry has not seen a player do this in his since 1989 when owning the team. Never a player has done that. Emmitt Smith held out 2 games. This is bigger than that because now you got social media. Now you got Cowboy fans yelling at Jerry Jones saying, sign Micah, right? Not even letting the man talk, interrupting him, saying, sign Micah. You got the radio pressing Stephen Jones. He's lost for words, fifth quarter, and everybody on the panel. He's lost for words. They don't know how to handle this situation. That's why it looked like a bozo the clown on the football field today that Calvin Watkins tweeted out, because that was the circus. That wasn't training camp. Those idiots were like, I don't know what we're going to do. So that is where we are with Micah Parsons. Sorry to go long-winded. It's a long story, and that's how we got to this point.
I don't lie, man. You were a little bit different in text. You was upset with Parsons when you was texting me earlier.
Well, you asked me a question. So now if you want my take on it, this is how we got there, right? So now my whole take on it is if you don't want to fucking play for the Cowboys, don't fucking play for the Cowboys.
Right.
This doesn't say Micah Parsons' corner. This says Cowboys' corner. Right. Players come and go. I got Micah's jersey, but guess what? I also got Coops. I got Dez. I got Zeke Elliott. Those players are gone. You see what I'm saying? If Micah does not want to be here, bye. You just talked about Donovan Ezeraku. We got Dante Fowler had 10 sacks. Sam Williams in a contract year. He might play better than he's ever been if he can stop with the knucklehead bull crap. We got Marshawn Nealon coming in, trying to do something. The sky isn't falling. And if they trade Micah Parsons, the George Pickens trade looks even better because that third round is going to be coming right back. It's going to be chump change.
Okay, corner. I'm going to go to Champ because I know he ain't going to be long. Champ, what's your take on this whole thing, even when the offseason, when Parsons was saying, because Parsons was early on saying he didn't care about breaking the bank. So, Champ, what's your take on this whole thing between Jerry and Parsons?
It's a millionaire trying to fight a billionaire. And you know, billionaires always win. And my thing is, don't laugh at my hair. Don't you laugh. Okay.
Go ahead, Tim. You good.
Yeah. My thing is, if Jerry was that GM and not the idiot GM that he is, he would have signed Parsons 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna keep him, stop waiting to the last fucking minute. Mm-hmm. Sign a dude. But me, I'll say trade him, get what you can. I mean, if you're gonna rebuild your defense, rebuild your defense. Bring in with those draft picks, you could have got several players. But the drama that this Cowboys organization in the past really 10 years, it got out of control, man. Yeah. It really has. It's not even about what's on the field. We talk about another man's contract, whether his feelings are hurt or not. I'm talking about Jones and Parsons. And you know Parsons, he's going to talk because he got the podcast, everything else. Jones, like Corner said, Jones don't know what to do right now, but you know damn well Jones is going to say something. And then you got the other idiot son trying to run down a player organization.
Yeah.
It's a fucking circus. It is. Either you're going to pay the man, trade him. It's either apple or oranges.
80 and a half. Yeah, for sure.
What's up?
So, Champ, one more question for you.
Yeah.
Would it make you feel any way if you woke up Monday and we traded him? Would you panic?
No. Sam Williams. I'm calling kid D-Rock. Donovan Ezraku.
As a Raku.
Rock. I like that, D-Rock.
I'm calling D-Rock.
I like
I mean, our defensive ends is solid. And then don't forget when Ocean get back.
Mm.
When he get back, that's to me, that's our best player to me because of his heart and speed. He wants it. It's one thing to have talent and don't want it versus somebody who got talent and wants it really bad.
Okay.
So
I like that.
either like I said, either pay the man. Oh, but real quick, do y'all remember 2 years ago we had this conversation between Dak, Lamb, and Parson?
I asked the question.
Mm-hmm.
Who's
Two of them
first?
who gonna get paid?
Yep.
Oh, who would you pay first, and who'd be odd man out? I think I would pay Lamb and Parsons.
I asked that question 2 years ago on live screen. Facts.
Mm-hmm. And look where we at now.
Corner picked Lamb first. I don't think nobody picked Dak first. But that's crazy that we asked that 2 years ago when Dak and Lamb is paid and Parsons isn't. Uncensored, man. What's your take on this whole thing from when we was live and he was saying he didn't care about breaking the bank to Jerry comments about injuries, now Parsons putting this statement out. What's your take on this whole thing, bro? And I want you to incorporate how does what Jerry do always overshadow when someone like Shoddy is trying to change the culture also.
Yeah. As far as Jerry, he's this dude can literally start a tsunami in a puddle. Like he can turn any situation into a fucking mountain. And I got a little bit of a problem with Parsons for today.
Okay.
Because Parsons could have went in there and requested a trade and kept the social media shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he was looking for because nobody was blaming him for the reason that the contract was not being done.
Mm-hmm.
So he created a shitstorm that his friends, family, and teammates are gonna have to deal with all weekend for no fucking reason. What was he looking for? Sympathy? Because everybody was on Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones' head about this contract, not Micah Parsons. And now it's just blown the fuck up. Like we didn't know that we would have never known that he requested a trade unless the front office leaked it or he leaked it. And he did this big look at me, woe is me for some fucking reason. I mean, Terry McLaurin put in a trade request. He didn't go through and do a 3-page fucking social media post about it. So that's my only gripe with him. Jerry Jones has fucked this up. I don't know why they decided to wait till the end of their contracts. Everybody that's a Dallas Cowboy fan knew after year 3 that Micah Parsons was going to be a cornerstone of that defense. They should have got him signed then. I don't know if there's a problem between Micah Parsons and Jerry directly that he just don't want to. He might not want Parsons on his team either. But there is some leverage the Cowboys have because they have him this year for 24, and they can franchise him for $30 million next year, and they don't have to pay him $40 million a year next year. And if I'm not mistaken, what is it? 120% of his the first franchise is the second franchise.
Twice they can franchise.
Yeah, so they can get his services locked in for the next 3 years, and he has no say about it. Either show up or don't get paid. And you have to play it. If I'm not mistaken, I think me and Corner had this conversation before. I think it's 6 games that you have to play before that year counts, and they can't, and you can move on your contract. Otherwise, the team reserves your rights for an additional year. So if he decides to sit out this year and don't play, guess what? That 5th-year option just extends to next year. He can't get out from underneath it. So at some point in time, you're going to see him in a Cowboys jersey on the field if they don't trade him. But now the drama, let's just say he waits till, week 11 and does the last 6 games of the year. The entire end of the Dallas Cowboys season is going to end up being about whether or not Micah Parsons is a distraction in the locker room all of a sudden.
Okay.
It's a making of Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones stupidity, but today was Micah Parsons basically throwing jet fuel on the fucking fire.
What record jet fuel won't ignite a fire. But anyways, Danny Savage, man, you've had your thoughts about Parsons. Last time we did a show, we was naming the top 5 and top 6, and there were a few guys you had over Parsons. What's your take on Parsons as a pro, NFL, what you've seen, and related to what's going on with this and today he requested a trade on Twitter publicly. He told us he did it. Do you feel what he did is justified, or is just something you handle behind the closed doors? How you feel about this whole situation?
The old days, old school, you handle business behind closed doors. This new generation, the new cats, everything is social media. Because I guarantee you that tweet, whatever, it got billions and billions of followers or looks or whatever. Or if you put that on his podcast, it blew it up. I don't know. Micah Parsons' problem is he's not 2 inches taller and 25 pounds heavier. Because if he was, this contract would have gotten signed already. And I do think, as much as the Joneses, I think they lack football IQ, I still think that back in that head of theirs, they think he is too small to play edge full time. And I've been saying he's too small to play full-time edge the whole time since he came here. I've been telling all the Giant fans, don't think Abdul Carter is your next edge. I pray you put him there. He's going to get run over. Like they tried him at edge in college in Penn State his last year. It didn't work that well. They moved him back to linebacker. Listen, and then on my other side, I think this is a big work. I think this is a work to keep Jerry's the businessman. He knows everything about business.
You think it's a work for real?
I think it's a work because every day they talk about this, Cowboys are trending in everything. It's on ESPN, NFL Network. Every single content creator is talking about it. The second they sign them, that stops. So, in my opinion, you'll see Micah Parsons probably signed a week before the season. And then the bad part about it is he's going to go out and have like a no contact injury or something like that because he hasn't practiced all year. But he's got, just like what they did with Dak. They paid him. They'll say he got paid the day of the game. Now what? You expect this kid to be 100%? I think it's a work. And if he does get traded, it will be to a shitty team, most likely in the AFC or the NFC. But it's going to be to a shitty team because a shitty team is going to give you draft picks, let's say 1 through 5. If you traded them to the Detroit Lions, let's say for like 3 ones, you're picking in the 20s for the next 3 years. No bueno. You'd have to trade them. There's a lot of things that go into trades, man, that people don't like think about.
Send his ass to Jacksonville. Yo, they flaming his ass on his Twitter feed.
Yeah, they cooking him. They cooking
Really?
him.
That shit might have backfired. They telling them like, honest. The top post is, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna be honest, dude. At this point, we don't really want you either. Hope
Shit,
they
I got
send you. They said I hope they send you to Philly so we can run your ass over on week 1.
there's a Seahawks fan right here. He said they don't want him in the chat. He said they don't want him. My
Yeah,
take.
the
My,
top 3 posts are all they dogging his ass over this shit.
my take on it is
That's good.
here's what I think. Honestly, as a player, he's a good talent. He's a really good talent. He's athletic. He's quick. Parsons is a game changer every 5-6 games. If I think Jerry is factored. Just speaking about the injuries, when he talked about other guys getting paid and get hurt, I don't think they sold on him. I don't think they sold on him. Like I mentioned last week, they paid Jalen Smith 2 years early. Jerry said, screw it. They paid Jalen before they paid Zeke. While they was in negotiations with Zeke, they went on and get paid Jalen. And he was never the same. I just really think they not sold on Parsons as far as like being worth that money and living up to that contract as far as the production. Look, this is how I am. The man made almost $500 million last year. Get y'all money. But from a business side, I just don't think Jerry came out and said it. Hey, I paid this guy, he got hurt. They paid this guy, he got hurt. I think they really factoring in that. And I think they looking at Parsons like, well, he show up here, he show up there. And I think they not in no rush to run and say, oh, my God, we got to get this deal done. Jerry, what Jerry just said the other day in that interview, he said, man, he just making $24 million to stand out there. Now, granted, he's not making a $24 million yet, but I know what Jerry was saying. That was Jerry just taking the shot. Jerry said he's making $24 million just to stand out there. He said he's making $20 million plus just to stand out there. So that was Jerry just taking another shot. I don't think there's sold on Parsons as a lot of fans are anymore. Coming out of college, I guess it was the big hype. He had a good rookie year. You know, you look at the double-digit sacks. I think they factoring in what a lot of fans like to say, that a lot of those sacks came against just guys. There's been times where he's been a game changer where we needed a sack and Parsons made it happen, but I think it's been a lot less than we would like it to be. I just don't think they saw. I think Dak was just it. I think Dak, Trayvon, these guys got signed and got hurt. I just don't see them feeling the same way about Parsons. They what Parsons tweet. I see people in the chat saying it's our promotion. Savage said he think it's a work. I don't believe that this time. I just don't believe that this time. It just don't sit right with me the way, because the reason I say it's a work, because when Jerry addressed it on the in that press conference, it just wasn't about Parsons. It was about Diggs and other guys that they got paid and got hurt. If it was just about Parsons, the back and forth with Parsons and Jerry, then I said it probably was a work. You know, they promoting whatever. But Jerry brought in players that didn't have nothing to do with it. He just brought up getting paid and getting injured, period. He brought up his star player, Dak. He brought up Diggs, who I really think he don't like. I think he really feel that way now. And I think Parsons feel like, I don't care what happened in the past. You're not going to run over me. You want to play? Let's play. And I think this is really real. Go ahead, Corner.
No, I text Fifth and some other guys just a couple of days ago before all this broke. I said, what if they're going to do the Randy Gregory deal, 4-for-1? When Randy Gregory backed out of his contract and signed with Denver, first thing Jerry and Steven said, well, we signed 4 guys instead of signing him. So when you look at the 4 guys, now, one's already signed. That's Jake Ferguson. Your next 3 is Deron Bland, Tyler Smith, and Brandon Aubrey. They're going to say, we signed these 4 guys instead of signing Micah. They're going to feel like the smartest man in the room. They're going to spin it the way they spun Randy Gregory. And then another thing, Myles Garrett and Micah worked out this offseason. Yep. Is Micah taking the Myles Garrett playbook? Because Myles Garrett did the same thing with Cleveland, right? And then Savage talks about it being a work. I want to know when the Edge podcast comes back up. Because if it starts within 10 days, it most definitely was a work, because you know how many views he's going to get as soon as that notification says the Edge with Micah Parsons is live. It's going to be outrageous. Outrageous.
Right. Agreed. OG, what's up, brother? OG. Okay, so I guess OG will tune in soon. But yeah, agree with that corner. And then like
I got
somebody
you on
said,
Paul.
okay, all right, OG. They not even 2 weeks after the Green Bay spanked us, he had Jordan Love on his podcast. So there are a lot of things people didn't like about that podcast, and they felt like he kind of really like hell. Look what Malik Hooker said. Screw D Law, but look at what he said. They both referenced that dang on podcast, and so that was the thing, man. And I just think a lot of stuff don't look good for Parsons. And I agree with Uncensored. You didn't have to come out and tell us that there was a ploy. You didn't have to come out and say nothing. At the end of your statement, you said, I personally went to Stephen Jones and requested a trade. Your agent did it, but I get what you're saying. You didn't have to tell us anything. But this is you playing the game, and they could really just pay you. You're not going to miss $24 million, and you're not going to take that $50,000 a day fine. So even if they don't pay you, you can say you're not going to do this and do that, but you're going to be out there. I just think it's ridiculous. I feel like you hurt the team. What's up, Mean Mug? I feel like you hurt the team when you do this. You're not getting reps. You're not getting your body ready for the season. Then you get signed week 1 and you go out there and you tear something up. I just think it's hurt the team, man. And get your money. I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying I feel like at your position where you're already hands on your hip tired anyway because you're very much smaller than the typical average defensive end is, it might not work in your favor missing this much time, not working your body and staying strong and doing all this and all that. See, if we're going to make it about money, then it's just going to be a whole debacle because Trayvon Diggs, who already at odds with Jerry, is amen and everything Parsons say. CeeDee Lamb came out and said, pay the man. CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb said this last year or year 4. I like what he said, though. CeeDee Lamb, he wasn't getting into the crap. He just said, man, pay the man, bro. He said, I'm tired of the acts, man. Just pay the man what you want so we can play ball. I like Lamb saying that. Diggs is amen and everything because he don't like Jerry at this point. Diggs just amen to anything Parsons say. Diggs literally just said Parsons is the best edge rusher in the league. Like, come on, dude. He's not the best in the league, bro. But I get it, though. I get it. And it's just a mess. And this is what I was talking about, corner, when we talked about culture. I said Jerry is still the head. He will strip away everything that Shotty is building and keep the tension on him. Shotty is out there making these guys. He's disciplining these guys when they're out there being assholes, want to fight. Shotty is doing something we ain't seen. Y'all want to fight? Hey, you, go home. The rookie offensive tackle that got into a Mozzie?
Cornelius.
Go home. What'd you say?
Cornelius.
Yeah.
That was Cornelius that did that?
Hell yeah. Him and Mozzie. Yeah. Shotty sent him home. Get out of here, man. Send him home. After they ran. Oh, running wasn't good enough for you? Go home, bro. You still want to fight? Go home, man. I like that. That's how you start to get respect. Not that other stuff you were doing. What you doing now? You talk. Dude said, do y'all understand me? Y'all want to fight? We gonna run. Get your ass on the. I like that, man. And they did it. That's how. But look now, we're not even talking about that no more. Look what we talking about. This is more important to Jerry than other stuff, man.
But did Jerry tell Micah to put up the tweet?
No, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
that's my problem with Parsons today.
You're right.
I got a quick question.
Go ahead, Sam.
Does everyone think we've seen the ceiling of Micah Parsons?
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so. Nah.
I
like this. Is he currently playing like the way he is? Yes.
I don't think he can get any better, but I think at the talent he's at, he's always going to be productive. But I don't think there's another gear at the defensive end. I don't think it's another gear for him. I think we're going to still see the bull rush, him being quicker than the guy on the other side, but I don't think that's another gear. I think he's still going to get beat by bigger and better guys, but there are going to be those times where he flashed. So I don't think it's another gear. So if you can say he's at his ceiling, yeah, I guess so. But I don't think that he has another gear to where we just blown away by his play. I don't think so.
I hear you.
Because I think to add to piggyback off fifth quarter, I actually agree with fifth here when it comes to this, right? So if he had the other gear, he would have had 17, 18, 19, 20 sags. If he had the other gear. He hasn't had that other gear, and that puts him 12, 13, 14 sacks.
That's the average, right?
Yeah.
That's what which is not a bad thing.
It's not bad. No.
No, you can't shit on 12 sacks. Yeah.
All right. We just need him to do it in those big moments.
TJ Watt has
moments
that
matter.
gear. Miles Garrett has that gear.
Yeah.
These guys had Khalil Mack had the gear. Von Miller had the gear. DeMarcus Ware, he didn't have it in the fourth quarter, but he had somewhat of a gear, right?
What is
But
the
I don't think
fourth quarter thing with DeMarcus where everybody talks about.
he don't have fourth quarter numbers.
Yeah,
He didn't have
it's about the
unicorn numbers.
He had 120 sacks.
You ain't like DeMarcus Ware Savage.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking about DeMarcus Lawrence. I apologize.
No, DeMarcus Ware.
I could critique him. I can critique Ware, but I thought it was DeMarcus Lawrence.
We're talking about Ware.
I've literally heard at least 5 people say that his fourth quarter wasn't like he ain't never show up.
One time, 2009.
Football comes down to a few moments in most games.
Inches.
And we need players that can realize our quarterback needs the ball back to win this game and go out there and make a play. And you do not see that out of a lot of Dallas Cowboy quote-unquote stars. I think I texted Nate Dogg this. I said, the Cowboys don't have just okay players. That you either a star or you are a struggling player. We don't have those players that are just like dependable. He's gonna get in there and he's gonna get you average numbers every single year, but he's dependable. We don't have those type of players on this team.
I always talked about it. I always said that. So, Champ, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If Parsons is gone, who is your starting edge rusher on the team currently?
Good question.
It's an easy
D-Rock.
one.
That's
D-Rock. I'm going with the
Who's your
rookie.
second?
I'm
Who's
going
your
with the
second
rookie.
guy?
If part 2 of this question, is there more pressure to go get a good at this point? If he's gone, is there now more pressure on getting a better one tech?
I don't think it changes anything.
Now, because the Cowboys don't value one tick.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the problem right there. It's the front office don't value one tick. But as far as the ends, Stan Williams, Nealon.
What that boy name from the Falcons?
Rashad Evans?
No, what that boy name?
You talking about the Dante Fowler?
They brought him back.
He was on the Commanders. That wasn't the Falcons. The Commanders.
Here's why thank you. Yeah, okay. Here's why I'm okay. Because I've said for the past 3 years that I've seen teams be successful without having a guy like Parsons, because it takes more than just that to win. If you put all your eggs in the basket on that one guy, it's really hard to be successful because there are only a few elite guys at that position. Like when y'all name y'all top 5 rushers, once you get past 6, everybody else is kind of like average numbers. 1 through 6 are guys that get a lot of attention. Yeah. And I think Warner don't agree with this, but a few of us have said they run towards Parsons because they know they can bully him because he's smaller. They run towards him versus you don't run towards Myles Garrett. That's Megatron. That's Optimus Prime. You don't run towards Optimus Prime, not Megatron. That's Calvin Johnson. You don't run towards Optimus Prime. Myles Garrett's a big dude. You stay away from him. I don't see them like going in the other direction from Parsons. So is he effective? Yeah, but I also think that he can be a liability, and I don't think that they have the value that he may have in himself. I always use the analogy, you're just the prettiest girl in a room full of ugly girls. You're just less ugly than all the rest of them. And I think that's what we talk about when it comes to Parsons and Osa. OG, you ready, man?
What's happening, fellas? How y'all doing? God bless everybody.
What's going on your Friday? How you doing?
I'm doing lovely.
That's good, man. OG, you picking that weight back up now. I need you to start back walking now.
I'm gonna do that tonight, right after the show.
walking like
Walking to that moonshine. That's where he's walking.
I ain't no moonshine in a few weeks. So I'm being careful. I'm laying on alcohol right now.
A couple months ago, your face was small. You had a jawline. Your neck was thinning. Now you're picking it back up. Come on now.
Eating them cold cakes.
That bread.
That bread.
Those ridges gonna remind you of me. Pow.
That yeast.
That yeast.
Man,
What's your take on this whole Parsons thing, OG?
distractions.
Distraction.
Distractions. I don't know, man. Just he might be out of here, bro. I mean, I was pulling for him. But
Right.
how we slipped on that Dak thing, so
Okay.
trading Dak up out of here. But I don't know if they're not gonna pay him. Then just try to get something like. You can pay him, and he can mess around and get hurt. The first few games, and if there's an offer there, we need to build this team. I mean, if we can get some picks from him, I was like, don't trade him, but if we can get some picks, stack up, man. I mean, we need more than Parsons to win this thing. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Good point, OG. OG's fire today.
That's true.
Keep going, OG.
Our defense still sucks. Secondary still sucks. D-line still sucks.
Wait a minute now. I just said you're on fire.
Messed it up in the corner. He messed it up, didn't it?
He sure did.
I can't tell until week 1 against Philadelphia.
Do y'all? Oh, sorry, OG. My bad, man.
But I said in my show earlier, Parsons just don't know how to shut the fuck up. And just the Lord bless him.
That's true. That's true.
Be patient and let it come to you. Stay off Twitter.
Yep.
Stop running your mouth. Stop hanging out with cheerleaders. But he just can't do it.
OG, how do you feel that he's still with his teammates in Oxnard even after posting all that?
I don't know, man. He should probably go home, spend time with his family, man, or have his family come up here.
How much do he lose every day if he don't show up?
50 bands.
He ain't going nowhere.
I think
He
it's just
ain't
too
going
much
nowhere.
distraction.
Nowhere.
They stay in the spotlight too much. This team got too many distractions to win a championship.
You're right.
Their priorities are way in left field somewhere. It's way out there.
Oh, and I did tell Fifth that if Micah leaves this team this year, I will go from 12 wins to 9. I did say that.
Oh, you think he gets you 3 wins?
Oh, 100%. It's Micah flipping Parsons.
Well, I'm not saying that I want him to go. I would love for him to stay here, though. But if you can get something for him, it's going to always be distractions. He can sign his contract, and then he can be coming back talking shit to everybody. I'm like, I don't know.
That might be part of the problem, too.
When players get paid, they disappear. We started with Dak Prescott. They disappear. You can build your team now, get extra picks. I might be with it, but if they sign him, oh well, But if they could get something right now, I would say, okay, fuck it, give me a 1 or 2, and give me a 3, and give me something down the line. We need more than Parsons to build this team, bro. We don't know about Terrence still on the left side. We don't know if this quarterback thing gonna work out. If we got a chance to jump in there and grab this man or whoever next year, it's all about building this team, man, like Philadelphia did. So I don't know. I'm just tired of talking. He talked too much. You need to just shut up.
I wonder if that's part of the problem with Jerry and them not pulling the gun on this and getting him signed is that they can't control him. He says whatever the fuck he wants to say. Dak Prescott is the company man. CeeDee Lamb ain't gonna stir up shit. But Micah Parsons is always in front of a camera saying something.
But how did that work for Shedeur Sanders?
At the back of the fucking list.
That's what happened with millionaires.
Hey.
No, I'm just saying.
Give me my Skittles.
That's when millionaires go up against billionaires.
Can I ask a question, Phil?
Go ahead, Corner.
I'll start with Savage here.
Shoot.
All right, I took Jake Ferguson out because he's paid. So my 4 for 1, right? Pickens, Aubrey, Tyler Smith, Deron Bland. Would you, if they sign Micah, which one of those 4 are? How many of those 4 are gone?
Oh.
How many?
Who were they again? Pickens, Bland, who else?
Deron Bland, Tyler Smith, Brendan Aubrey, George Pickens.
I think Aubrey will stay because that'll be the cheapest contract. I think Tyler Smith would stay, and I think Bland might be the one to go.
And Blandon Pickens.
I forgot even about Pickens.
You got a franchise tag, and Smith has a
Yeah,
5th
you're
year
gonna have to
option.
franchise someone because Garrett Wilson just got $30 million a year to play wide receiver, and I can't see Dallas throwing $130 million a year at Pickens. I can't.
They paid Garrett up in New York $30 million.
Yeah, they paid him and the DB.
That's not bad. You got to remember, Amari Cooper was $20 million about 5-6 years ago. So $30 million for a backup ain't really bad.
I'm just amazed at the amount of money the secondary positions are making.
That's a good damn question. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I guess you gotta listen. Dallas don't want to look stupid. They're gonna sign Pickens. They gave up 2 draft picks from him.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because you got backup quarterbacks making $12 million a year now when it used to be 2 or 3.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's a good damn question. I ain't gonna lie. That's
Well, answer the question, Phil. Which one of those 4 are gone? Or if all of them are gone.
Lamb has influence. I say Deron Bland would go.
You think they can sign Parsons plus Tyler Smith, Brandon Aubrey, and George Pickens?
Absolutely.
What about you, Uncensored?
Well, I think you got a 5th year option with Smith.
Yeah.
I think you're going to franchise Bland. I think Aubrey is hopefully he's in the low teens for signing somewhere, hopefully closer to 10 than 12. And then Pickens might be the odd one out.
Oh.
And the only reason it all depends on what you can get out of what's his name that they traded for, Mingo.
Oh, I forgot about Mingo.
It depends on what they see out of Mingo, whether or not he can be a number 2. Because it's going to be very hard to pay your wide receiver core $70 million a year, which is going to be what it's going to be close to. And that's why I think that position is going to go lacking.
I think that how much money we save if we get rid of Trayvon?
$12 million.
Yeah, $12 million next year, somewhere around there.
Other thing, like I think Trayvon,
that money will go to Bland or Pickens.
I think he's gone. Hold on, shout out to Mike for the super chat. He said even if we trade Mike, I don't trust the Joneses to draft for shit. Even if we trade Mike 5 first-round picks, Jerry and Steven will still find a way to fuck it up. You can't replace Micah, in my opinion.
Imagine a world where you trade Parsons and your first 2 draft picks is Mozzie Smith and Tyler Guyton. Imagine if that was the trade.
That's true.
They can fuck it up.
I think I'm gonna keep it real, and this might be far-fetched. I don't see Duke getting a big contract this year.
Micah?
Yeah.
You think they're gonna try to teach him a lesson?
I think they gonna call his bluff and let him play on that $24 million. I don't see
he's gonna have to play on it.
Right. Yeah. I don't see it. I'm serious. I could be wrong. I'm saying that and I'm sticking with it. It's just ugly right now.
It is.
It don't feel like a work to me because, like I said, Jerry incorporated other players that got paid and got hurt. If he just focused on Parsons, then I say it's a back and forth thing. He started shooting other people. Dak, Diggs. I'm like,
signing Jake Ferguson was a slap in the face for Micah and his camp.
I just feel like they're not gonna pay him that big ass $40-some million a year right now. I really don't.
There's too many names at stake.
So if Jerry Jones is concerned about injuries, what the fuck is he gonna do with Overshown in the offseason? If Overshown can stay healthy, if he comes in and balls out, what the hell is he gonna do? Micah Parsons only missed 4 games in his career, I think, maybe 5. And Overshown has missed a full season and a half of a season, virtually.
And this year was it was a ACL and the other one PCL, I think.
Yeah, he tore. I think he tore all 3 ligaments, 3 out of 4. I think he tore
all the CLs
in late November. I
Yeah,
don't.
so
I
he's
don't see him playing.
so he missed the second half of last season. He's gonna miss probably the first half of this season. He missed all of his rookie season, and if he comes back in the late half of this season, he's gonna be playing for a contract next season.
If he don't stay healthy, and I hope he do because I want to get their money. If something happens, I hope it don't. He's done, man.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting
he'll
at,
be the has been. He'll be the what if guy.
yeah. But what I'm getting at is, how can Jerry Jones justify paying Overshown, missing all of those games, and you worried about Parsons after only missing 4 games?
Because it's not 44 million a year.
Right.
It's not.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, Savage.
No, I just think the Joneses look at 12 to 14 sacks a year does not equate to the highest paid defender
I agree.
in the NFL.
I agree.
And for Micah to be butthurt that teams called up looking for a trade in 2023, teams called up New England. The San Francisco 49ers called up New England looking to trade for Tom Brady. You didn't see Tom Brady run to the newspaper and say, "Oh, I'm flabbergasted. I'm pissed off." New England just traded him Jerry Garoppolo. So it's like, what, people are untradeable now? I've always said this a million times. If the compensation is right,
Everybody can go.
Tradable. But I was saying, I'll say earlier too, I don't think I think they would fuck the picks up, to be honest with you. I truly do.
Like fuck him up by compensation or fucking him up by drafting?
Drafting.
But guess what? They will find somebody else.
Said they pay Osa. He been MIA in camp.
Hey! We're having a good conversation.
Nate Dogg, what's up, brother?
What's up?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, let me get your opinion on the whole Parsons and Jerry thing. What you think, man?
I mean, this is typical Cowboys. I mean, I just don't like how it's being handled. Honestly, I could care less if Micah's not on this team. Like, I'm not gonna lose sleep if he leaves.
No.
Yeah.
I hear a difference now in Cool Cowboy and Nate Dogg's voice. I'd hear a difference now.
I'm telling you,
I think they're doing it on purpose at this point.
Right? Yeah, Nate Dogg's talking like his sack drop.
He's forcing it.
Yeah.
He's forcing it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
You look at he's forcing it. He's forcing it. But, yeah, no, Parsons, he get handled a lot, man, by bigger guys. I can't flex. He get handled a lot, man. But there are times where you can't do nothing with him. It's just not enough, man. And I just think Jerry and them see it like that at this point. Jerry got on that thing and talked about guys that got paid and didn't show up and got hurt, man. He'd never done that, bro. We can say it's typical Cowboy stuff, but he'd never done that.
There's a lot of firsts this year.
Right. And I do agree, like, with Uncensored. Parsons screwed, bro. Why did you get on the internet and write the 4-page? Like, what was that? Like, I get it, like, bro, but come on, man. You can't play cards with a billionaire, dog.
What was he hoping to accomplish?
I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know.
I think it's that kid that gets picked last. I bet if Jake Ferguson didn't get that bag, we wouldn't be talking about this today.
Remember the other day, Parsons started naming all the the pass rushers that got paid. He started naming them.
Yeah. Dick started helping him.
Yeah, Dick started helping. Yeah, Hutchinson.
Parsons also said that him and his agent stopped calling Jerry and said, "We'll wait on them to call us." Why would Jerry call you when he think he's gonna have to pay you 40 when he already know he got you for 24 and 30?
Once you pick up that phone, you lost the negotiation.
Yeah, you got to keep calling at that point.
Good point. That's a good point.
What's the rush for Jerry when he know he got you for 30 million next year, probably 38 or something the year after that, and he got you for 24 this year? I'm sitting back with my feet kicked up while everybody else pay they edge rushers 40 million. What's the rush for me?
He held out during COVID. There's a chance he could hold out during the season. But it's all about how he took. Did he handle his rookie contract like he was supposed to, or did he go out and try to go retire every family member?
Freaky Parsons ain't holding on to no money.
Do y'all think? Crazy questions. That year he held out. Y'all think he was getting money from somebody?
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
It's the agent that's giving the money.
But he can get money
this
this
has
year.
been going on before NIL.
Yeah.
Reggie Bush in college 20 years ago, his family got a house, $500,000. They took his Heisman away.
Maurice Claret from Ohio State.
That's why when these kids sign a contract, they're like the top guys. They have $1 million in debt already.
Shit, look what they did to just recently. Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
That was his own coaches, though. His own coaches.
Dion got Dez in trouble just going to talk to him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if Micah Parsons needed money, his agent's agency would give him a loan, knowing that Micah Parsons, even if he took a year out, would still come back and make tens of millions or $20 million a year minimum.
Savage, let me ask you a question. Maybe you know this. Once they declare for the draft, what is the rules for them to be able to talk to their agents and ask for money? Or do they have to wait till the end of the season?
No, they've already signed with a draft. They've already signed with an agent at that point. You pretty much just saw the day after this. You play your last game of the season, you sign in right then and there. Because up until then, you can't get no gifts. You can't get no McLarens, Ferraris. You know what I'm trying to say? The NIL's over and all that's over. And that's when the agent's probably in the back door a year prior getting him to go to them.
Absolutely.
And the NIL was just going to decide which agent he goes with. But now they're all hawks, man. They're all in their teeth trying to get into their heads to get them to sign. But it's been going on forever, man. Forever.
Right. I just
forever.
That shit popped in my head too, bro.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, and I might, and this might be a reach. This might be a reach, but I'm kind of putting this in the category when D-Law threatened to have that surgery if he didn't get signed.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm putting this in that category because why would you say, thank you, Dallas, like you gone for sure? Parsons, shut up, man.
Well, Myles Garrett did the same thing with the Browns, though.
Right. Mm-hmm. But he ain't Myles Garrett, though.
He's up there.
Shit.
Nah.
He's top three.
I trade Parsons for Myles Garrett in a heartbeat, man.
What was the list?
The phone wouldn't even start ringing before I agreed to that.
What was the list that Micah Parsons pulled out and said, this guy got paid, this edge, this edge? Who was the list he pulled out of all the edges that got paid?
He named Cincy dude. He named Detroit dude.
The Cincy dude hasn't been paid.
He hasn't been paid yet.
He hasn't.
He named Bosa, the Detroit dude. In my opinion, named everybody was better than him.
He named
Aiden Hutchinson got paid.
Bosa,
yeah, he
Garrett.
did.
Yeah.
He mentioned.
I thought Aiden Hutchinson was still in his rookie deal.
Trayvon did Hutchinson. Trayvon mentioned one of them dudes, man. But Parsons was naming dudes that got like big ass contracts. He was naming dudes. He like his thing when you see all the other guys getting paid, and he just started naming the top guys, and then Trayvon named one. I was like, damn. Yeah, because Trayvon was standing right by him like, yes, man, him because he know him and Jerry got smoked too.
And Danielle Hunter got paid this offseason too. He's another good one.
It's crazy.
Fucking Micah, dude. God, what a little drama queen.
That's what people are calling him on Twitter.
I just did 4-page, come on, bro. If you and then you post at the end, I personally requested this trade from Steve. Okay, bro, why you telling us? You don't want to trade. You want sympathy.
Yeah, he wants sympathy
Can't
for
force
some
them to
reason.
sign you, bro. They don't care about us. Jerry, every game Jerry lose, he make billions.
And he been teasing leaving Dallas for a long fucking time.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, with that Shaquan video last year.
Well, he did
Mother
that, and then
lover.
he was talking about going to fucking with the Commanders because he wanted to play for Dan Quinn. He
Yep.
talked about that shit too. Fuck him. Get rid of him. I'm done with him.
Exactly. Fuck them, get rid of them. But a
I'm
lot of these
I'm
young
fully
kids,
on board with Corner, man. If either you want to be here or you don't. If you don't, get the fuck on. I don't need your sympathy. You ain't got to pack your bags. I'll put that shit on the curb for you, man. Get the fuck out of here.
a lot of these kids have not experienced watching players get franchised twice. Believe me, it happened. It happened to Kirk Cousins, and
Yep.
he loved it when it happened, man. Kirk Cousins has made over $500 million in his career.
Did Dak get franchise tag twice?
He did.
Yo,
Yeah.
I know
They
he's
got
won.
his contract. They got his contract done before he actually played on the second one.
But he did get.
franchise.
But yeah, he did get franchise
them
twice.
franchise Kirk Cousins was eating all them franchise tags, boy.
It's a lot of money.
That's a lot of
He
money,
fought
guaranteed.
back and said, "Yo, it's not a bad thing. Trust me."
And we just signed Lyle Collins too again today.
This is his third trip.
Then we just signed he was best at guard though.
Left guard.
Dan McFadden was our starting running back. Lyle Collins was good at guard, bro.
That Green Bay game.
Bro, when
Yeah, I
he
heard they were working them out.
Darren
Is that
McFadden?
true?
Oh,
I heard they worked them out. Is that true or no?
They signed him.
signed him today.
They signed him, yeah.
Dak Prescott endorsed him yesterday. Dak said he's the best I ever seen him in shape, and I hope to work out.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah, Dak
Look,
yeah.
look. I said this about Mozzie Smith. I said there's no way Schottenheimer can sit there and say he's the best one tech on the football team. Now the same thing with Lyle Collins. He can't sit there and say Nathan Thomas and Austin Richards that Lyle Collins is better than them. Absolutely, you can't do that.
No.
Lyle Collins is not coming in to be a camp body or just depth. He's gonna play. Watch it.
There's
Has Dak Prescott
two
ever-
options with him. If they brought him in, they're not liking what they see then from
He's
Tyler
gonna
Booker.
play. I'm telling you.
They don't
Rob
like
Jones
what
is
they
going
see
to
from
IR.
Tyler Booker, or they're not sold on Austin Richards at left tackle.
Because why would you? I'm telling you, Lyle Collins. I
It
really
doesn't
think-
make sense to sign him,
I
especially
believe
if you
play. And Dak went on his way to endorse the dude yesterday. Like,
Well, they're friends.
Has Dak
Yeah.
Prescott ever had a problem with any move this franchise has done since he's been a
Right.
Cowboy?
no, he's
That's
like
true.
Switzerland.
he's a company.
Stays
Man.
neutral.
He's a company man.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's true.
But it just shows you all the depth that we had. Maybe we didn't think we had that
And,
much.
and then if you did talk about Lyle, that next fishing trip they had was going to be awkward as shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they're neighbors.
Lyle Collins already put on his Instagram, "I'm back." He already
He did it last time too.
He did.
Yes.
He might be gone again.
He just reshared it. He didn't even repost it. It's just a reshare from the last
Might
time.
get rid of him again. Then shit.
I mean, listen,
It's a retweet.
it's no big deal. You'd be surprised how motivated you get when you see that bank account going lower and lower and lower and lower, and nothing coming in. You'd be shocked how motivated.
I ain't
It's
gonna
a
lie.
bet minimum for Lyle.
I'm about to say the real question is, does he make the team?
No.
So I think he plays.
Where do you think he's gonna play at fifth?
I think he's gonna play at left tackle.
I think he's going to play his PlayStation at the house week 1.
I think he's in for a camp body so that they can let Guyton
Yeah.
heal.
And Rob Jones heal up.
That's what. Man. I thought about Savage though. Soon as Guyton went out, I said, "God, here come Tyron Smith." Damn.
Yeah.
There is a small chance though that he shows out in preseason and they actually keep his ass on the team.
That's
Small
something.
chance.
That bastard is in shape though. Lyle Collins, dude,
Yeah, he's round. He's definitely in shape.
bro. What'd you say, Corey?
He's round. He's definitely in shape.
It's a shade.
Nah, dude, he in shape. Seriously.
He couldn't even start in Cincinnati. He couldn't even come back in here.
Michael whooped his ass.
He was the starter in Cincinnati.
But he wasn't there long.
Yeah, no.
I don't think he completed that deal he signed with him.
He won. He won.
Joe Burrow looked at that man and said, get his ass out of here.
No, he was good at LSU.
I'm talking about Cincinnati.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And yeah, he was good. Then he got accused of that ex-girlfriend shit. And then
yeah, that fucked his career start.
Paul Alexander.
What'd you say?
Well, we got
that old bastard.
Cincinnati Alexander.
Paul Alexander, yeah.
Oh, terrible. Jesus.
Horrible. No, we had Mike Solari here for many years. Old bastard. Tom Landry guy. That's how old he is. He was a Tom Landry coach.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This thing, I ain't gonna lie. Parsons, it was kind of quiet. He stirred it back up today.
He did. He caused all this shit today.
It was quiet. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm sure it's tactical, but bro, that ain't gonna help you, bro. That man a billionaire, bro.
You think he talked to Shotty first?
No.
There
was him.
I thought them are boys. They call each other and say goodnight, and they love each other.
It's about this now.
You would think that he'd be like, hey, Shotty, I'm not gonna be a distraction at camp. I know you're trying to change the way things are done around here. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna be quiet and deal with my negotiations, but I'm not gonna cause any extra distractions. You would think.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you now, man.
But
my bad, Corner. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I mean, what is this set? When Zach Martin held out, when Zeke held out, when these players hold out, Steven says, well, they should be here so we can get a deal done. We can work it out when they're here. We can't do nothing when they're gone. Now, okay, Michael said, okay, well, let me be here then. So what is that set for the next player coming in? For the next contract coming up?
That's true.
Yeah, but hell, it's just a week.
We've been in this bitch for 2 weeks.
It ain't the end of preseason.
I mean, I would think if you have a team, you want to get him in sooner than later.
It should have been done 2 years ago.
I mean, look at all the soft tissue injuries. Look at all the ACLs that already been popping.
But then also, if you're Dallas, it takes two to tango. And what do you think is proper compensation?
Who broke their neck? What?
Rob Jones broke their neck.
When?
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Who broke
Good move
in practice?
Yeah.
Not in a car accident or nothing?
No, these practices are too physical. They went helmet to helmet, his neck went and then our pets' heads are falling off.
Bro, I swear to God, I knew a kid. He played Division I football. He's tight end. There was a storm in his yard in the backfield. A limb came down, broke his neck. They took him to the hospital. They put him in that thing. Not even the halo. They put him in that thing. Doctor's like, listen, your neck's broken. There's nothing we can do for you, and just got to keep it like that. He went on to play 2 more years in Division I football with a broken neck. That's
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle broke his neck and kept wrestling. Just saying.
He won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
You had to put the freaking in there. You got to put the freaking.
But it do, man. Yo,
he'd probably be out. I would say yes.
From the day, but definitely watch the one from yesterday. The way he was drinking that damn water. That video is hilarious. 80 funny as hell, man.
80's definitely a WWE character.
It's funny. His video from yesterday, hilarious. So shout out to 80, man. Get sacks and get mid-team. Who you talking about, Parsons? He said DAC of the yeah. He took the DAC of the defense. I don't do him that bad. Doesn't show up against good teams or when it counts. He showed up a few times when it counts. I think you're a little too tough on him. You're a little too. Savage called him the DAC of the defense too. But I think Parsons really overhyped himself when he got that podcast.
Oh, he said he's backstage, Fifth.
Oh, 80.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll fall back. Go ahead, Robbie.
No, you good. I got
I knew he was gone. I knew it.
OG. Dallas Cowboys fan 1980. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
So
1980. The Power Man himself.
Counting the hours down till I go back to work. The weekend go by the blink of an eye.
Don't count those hours, bro.
If I blink 3 times,
They go by fast.
that's why
What hours you counting?
I keep my eyes open. Blink is Monday. That's why I don't even blink.
Ooh.
I said I'm counting down the hours to Monday again.
Oh shit, it's right around the corner.
Don't
Yeah.
count those hours, man. Those are the worst ones.
I feel good though because I got in yesterday. I was so happy to get out of Cincinnati. It's so ghetto.
That's racist.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with race. That is.
I had this girl come to my truck, tell me, "Oh, it look cool in there. You want company?" Good,
You said, "Hell yeah!" That's what you said.
And I ain't talking about Child Protective Service. I'm talking about Cincinnati Police.
Yeah, they're police.
You didn't say that. You said, "Come in here. I got 2 bills
I
for
didn't
you."
say that, but I said no. I don't need any company.
You said, "You got any friends?"
how
for one
far are
special.
you? How far are you from the Kentucky border when you're in Cincinnati?
I was right there. I mean, I was like about 3.5 hours.
Really, that far? I thought it was quicker than that.
I was close. I was close. Like I was right there by the military base, Fort Campbell. I was like literally like right there because I had to go to Louisville. And I turned my clock.
Was that her name?
I did some illegal shit. I turned my clock off and came home.
Yeah, that was her name. Illegal shit. That's all I needed to hear.
Why you snitching on yourself on the internet, man?
And it don't mean nothing.
You self-snitching.
Nah, it ain't nothing. That's over. It ain't about
You gonna get your DOT revoked.
Nothing gonna happen.
You can't revoke a DOT.
Ain't nothing gonna happen. It's done now. My homeboy, I put out a survey yesterday though. They got
For what, a brake light?
They hit him with 4. At first, they hit him with 4 violations.
Good God.
Blinkers weren't working. His ABS light wasn't working.
Oof.
And his valve went out. Like he got put out.
What valve? His air valve?
Yeah, it went out.
Oof.
And
on his trailer?
On his trailer.
Dry van?
No, tank. He hauled fuel.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
He was put out of service. He out the road for 10 hours in 100-degree heat.
You can't move nothing.
Bro, couldn't move nothing. They put him out of service. I said, damn. I told him, I said, dude, you've been driving too long. Take the ticket. Don't let them give you a warning because a warning still go on your PSP and your DAC. If you get a ticket, you can fight it in court. Don't let them fool you with that warning crap because that still goes on your PSP. Just take the ticket and go to court. It's still going your thing. And roadside assistance, when they got there and fixed, they charged them $800.
Well, that's it. He got away with that. 800?
800.
Yeah, he got away with that.
1980, man. This whole thing with Parsons, it kind of came to a head today. What Parsons did. What's your whole take on since he's been here now, and what's transpiring with him and Jerry?
Micah who? Micah who? Yeah.
Michael who?
That's where we at.
Yeah.
I'm cool, calm, and collected. Yeah,
Right.
that's where I'm at. Yeah. I used to count my black hairs. Now I'm counting I used to count my gray hairs. Now I'm counting my black ones.
Yep.
There's so many different ways you can look at this situation. Nobody can be wrong because we don't know how this is eventually going to play out. And we could all be wrong. This is Dallas. This is what they do. I'm not saying it's a hoax or a ploy to keep us watching. You know, that's what they do. You know, like I said the other day, Jerry Jones makes money in his sleep. So they'll go to any extent to keep that going. Evil stay busy. Evil stays thinking. They always have a thought process. To Micah Parsons, when you do too much talking, it eventually catches up with you. You leave a paper trail, and he's left a paper trail with his podcast and with his, back in the day, different players. I know Savage knows about this. Different players had here in the Metroplex. They had they had their own radio shows. I'm sure Edmund had a show. Nate Newton had a show. Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, they would come on 30-minute shows and just talk Cowboy stuff. But they had Super Bowls to back them. They were winners. Michael Parsons has tainted. I think he's tainted. Like I've said before, there's not much they can do with him. They might not think he's that good. He might not fit the direction that they're going in. As far as the 4-3 defense, having a true defensive end. Like I just said, there's so many different ways you can look at this. This is probably the best time, if we're going to lose him, this is probably the best time to do it. Because of the simple fact that we're in a developing process and we're pretty much starting from scratch. Why not? I mean, how will it hurt us? With or without Micah Parsons, we're not going to a Super Bowl anytime soon. So I don't think it's going to matter. Is he an impactful player? Yes, he is. He's not he hasn't proven to be a consistent game changer yet, though. A consistent dog, in the playoffs. Well, we always won and done and didn't make it to the playoffs last year. But he hasn't consistently been that. His position has been tainted. We've all screamed linebacker, put him at linebacker, talent linebacker. They did in practice. They weren't so fond of it. So they made him an edge rusher. They created a position, an edge rusher. And that's what he's been doing. That's his position. That's his job title. That's his employment. This could go either way. Like I say, there's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. Would I like to keep him? I don't know. I mean, what will it hurt if we lost him? Has anybody ever thought about that? I mean, this is the best time to do it. This is the best time. If we're gonna lose him, okay. You know what? This one is a little bit more serious, though. I've said that Jerry Jones likes to play these games and milk this process, but this one just kind of feels a little different. Michael Parsons is reaching out and said, "Man, I don't even want to be a Cowboy anymore." So he's went to the extent of saying that. So they're putting their heads together and they're like, "Well, shit, man, what y'all want to do? You want to keep this guy, or they all out there on the field, clowning around and shit. And what y'all think we should do? Will McClay, what you think, man? What do you, the employment is always looking towards the future. Everybody's replaceable, no matter who you are. He's replaceable, and that's just bottom line. I just don't think he's that good as we think he is, or we want him to be. Just bottom line. If you think about Michael Parsons, and we say he's a good talent, and I think we could all agree that he's an athletic guy, but his position, his sole position, has been tainted. You know what I'm saying? Unless they switch to a 3-4, which they're not going to do, that's not the direction that they're going in. Even Fluss doesn't want a 3-4; he runs a 4-3. So, could Dallas be just let him go and he's out the back door, quietly? Hey, well, it's not quietly because it's all on social media. But I don't know if I have a right answer for you, but there isn't one. There's not one. There's not a right answer or opinion to this. This is one of those things where we all just have to kind of wait it out and see what happens. We saw what happened with Dak. We saw what happened with Zeke, the Zeku thing, and Jerry was so-called pissed off at him, and Diggs, and so on and so on. We've seen this before, but it always kind of worked out. They always eventually got paid. This one feels just a tad bit different. If they're joking, oh man, they could give them give them an Academy Award, because if they just milking this out, man, this is pretty good. Good for TV. But I'm not going to take anything serious. It's still the I think season. We don't know what's going to happen, so I think we just got to wait it out and see. That's just all I can give you right now, man. I can't give you too much.
So you think,
go ahead.
Savage said he thinks this will work. Do you believe there's validity to what's going on, or do you think it's just another Jerry thing? Do you really think that they really, at this point, even with the him want to get traded? Do you really think like, oh, this is real, or are you still on the fence about it?
It could go either way, and it's sad that you got to kind of think that way. When you think about this situation, it could be real or it could be fake. Those are the type of games this organization plays.
Mm-hmm.
See, Savage, he might not be 100%. He might not be 100% right, but you can't blame him for thinking that way or saying that. That's why I say anybody's opinion about this is not right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It could fuck around and right before kickoff, like Dak Prescott, and they sign him. This could be a way to keep him out of training camp, not for him not to practice that much, and so he won't get hurt. You see how players getting hurt left and right. They might not want him to get hurt. They might be trying to save him, preserve him. I don't know. We'll never know until, and that's the Cowboy way. Keep everybody guessing, and we'll let you know when we want you to know, basically. So it might be just be a gimmick, or and we'll do this. Hey man, say this, and this will get them going, and make them think, oh, they arguing, they back and forth, and you don't want to be here, and next thing you know, shit, we in the preseason, training camp over with, so it's just so many different ways you can look at it, man. Like I say, I might not be right, I might not be wrong,
Okay. Yeah. So overall, Corner, let me ask you this. How far apart is this from what how far is part of what Parsons did today from what Dak said when he said if they don't have a deal done, then we'll know where they stand? How far apart is that from what Parsons did today?
Oh, it's far apart. Mike is more dramatic because what Dak said, hey, they don't want to talk, they don't want to do this, then fine, then I'm going to play. I'm going to prove them wrong, and I'm going to go to a new team. Micah said, well, you're not talking, so I don't want to be here. So Dak still wanted to be here. Micah doesn't. So that's where the separation is. Now, both of them, Dak don't care now. Those comments, I bet he hasn't thought about that day not one time. But Micah, if he doesn't get his way, he'll think about that tweet for the rest of his career. Because it's going to eat him alive. Why didn't they want me? Why didn't they want to pay me? It's going to be a mental game for Micah.
I ain't gonna lie. So he'll think about that tweet for the rest of his life. That's tough.
Rest of his career.
Yeah, that's especially if it don't go.
It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of talking with the new generation of athlete. I don't recall it getting to this magnitude back in the day. That's why I say I can't wait till this I think season shit is out of the way, so we can let the past do the talking. Because all this right here, I'm so over this. I'm so past this. It don't faze me one bit. You know how many people that work with, hey man, hey 80, and hey Micah said this, people call me, family members, relatives calling me, and I ain't got no answers for them. I said, man, I don't care. I don't think I care. I really don't. All I care about is being a spectator on week one, being that fly on the wall on week one, because I know it's going to be a while. So why am I going to get upset or concerned about something like this when I know it's going to be a while anyway? So that's why I said earlier, this is if they're going to part ways with him, this is the best time to do it in the developmental process. So now they got time in this process. They got time to find somebody else to replace them. They got time. You get what I'm saying? So we're not losing anything. It's not like that. It's not like we won a Super Bowl and oh shit, we losing Dion, or we losing Michael Irvin, or we losing a big time player because they couldn't get a contract negotiated. It's not like that. It's nowhere near that. We talking about players that want to get paid. They ain't won nothing. So what are we talking about? It's not even worth a tweet or anything. It's not worth it. Not until them pads get on. And once them pads get on, then they'll be able to, figure out what's going on. I know things have to be done. Like I heard Savage say earlier, he said, man, this kind of stuff, man, we deal with this stuff, behind closed doors. We don't have everybody in our business like this and contracts like this. And, all that stuff, man. Deal with that shit behind doors, and then when y'all ready to go, when y'all ready to play, y'all let us know. See, we the fans. Y'all not. We here to watch y'all perform. I paid $750, motherfucker. You scream. Don't be telling me to. Don't be telling me the hip hop parade. Oh, everybody say, oh, no. Like what Scott said on Kings of Comedy. I paid $38.50. You scream. You get out there. You get these guys going, man. Y'all huddle up and figure this shit out, man. If not, next man up. We all said, I think we all can agree. We all said we can't fall in love with players, right? Shit, let him walk. If he wants to walk, he don't want to be a Cowboy no more. He has every right to feel that way. Because all the things that I read in that paragraph, most of it was true. Shit, he was, hey man, they threw me under the bus when I was hurt and all this stuff, yada yada yada, But shit, if he unhappy, you don't want nobody here that don't want to say, man. Think about a person at your job that don't want to work no more. They done. They fed up. You gonna get a low rate performance out of them. They're gonna be late. They're gonna be trying to get fired, man. You get what I'm saying? So
last 3 days of that 2-week notice. You
don't want nobody. That's a cancer. It's gonna turn into a cancer. Everybody, hey man, why you ain't out? Man, come on down. We're gonna start fighting and all this stuff. I had 2 guys from my job the other day got fired for fighting. Got fired. 2 good guys, man. Good guys. I said on my video the other day, good guys, man. Family, bills. One of them just bought a new truck. Everything. And I mean, they in their 30s. They know better. And man, they weren't never cool with each other, but they always talked to me. They was always cool with me. And I came in and I said, man, I hadn't seen so-and-so them in a while. And they let them go. They said they were fighting outside, man. I was like, what the fuck? So you don't want to, they get rid of that quick. Employers get rid of that quick. They de-escalate that situation quick. So he just probably digging his own grave. He probably could be doing that too. So, it is what it is, man.
Hey, I got a question for the panel.
Go ahead, bro.
If Parsons is being traded, let's just say they give in to his trade demand. What type of compensation do you think is fair?
I ain't gonna answer that. I'm gonna let somebody else go. Oh no.
I think you get. I'll do it. For you trade Parsons.
You take that corner.
I think you get 2 firsts, a second, and maybe a player.
Damn.
Yeah. That's what I said earlier on Champs Live. I said trade him to the Jets for 2 firsts and Quinnen Williams.
Oh, I love to have Quinnen Williams. Oh man.
He has a big contract though. He has a.
Yeah.
That'd be the shit in the face, wouldn't it? That they trade Micah away because they don't want to pay him. They pick up this big ass contract.
Big contract.
I trade him to the Browns for those 2 firsts, man, and a third.
First round picks next year.
Yeah, they got 2 first-round picks next year.
You can have fun with 2 first-round picks, man.
Sorry, man.
The whole draft is available to you at that point.
Right.
Building for the future. Building for the future.
Shit.
My intuition about the 3-4 years ain't looking too negative now, is it? It ain't looking too bad. It ain't looking too bad now.
The Browns won't do it. There's rumors that they're even with Shador and all these other quarterbacks, they're really eyeing Archie Manning.
They don't have a quarterback. Shador is not it. Shador is not it, man. You know this. He hasn't taken 1 first team rep at all.
He looks like a high school kid out there with a bunch of pen. I mean,
look what Dog Pound said.
Haters, man.
No, I'm not just saying that. I mean, like if you looked at him, he would look like, hey, look, someone's son's on the practice field. He doesn't look like a grown man, and that's not like knocking him. I'm just saying what I've seen. He has slender arms, a slender build, and I'm like,
well, watch. Lamar Jackson ain't that big of a guy, and he does.
That's what I'm saying. He might wind up being the best, man. That's why I call quarterback is the hardest position. Me personally, if we're saying he's the highest paid defensive end in the world and he's the number 1 defensive end in the NFL, my compensation is 3 1s and 2 2s.
Damn.
That's what I want.
Damn.
Well, everyone's anointed this kid the next Messiah.
Yeah.
Damn. That
3
Mm,
1s and 2
3
2s.
1s and 2 2s.
you can get deep in the playoffs with getting those picks.
What did Philly get
Yeah.
for Carson Wentz?
Uh,
Oh,
Everybody
they
remember?
What'd you
gave up
say?
a lot for Carson.
Right, that's what
I
I'm
kn-
saying. I remember Philly getting like
the Lions rebuilt their team off of the Jared Goff trade.
yeah.
oh,
they sure did. Yeah, yeah, they sure did. And
might not
look how successful they are now.
Yep.
might not be too bad, man.
And
I don't think you.
now this talk now that talk is gonna now we're gonna start now the wind is gonna change direction. Now it's gonna be talks of okay, how much what can we get for him? It's gonna
Yeah.
let that Herschel Walker is going and see that I made that video not too long like a couple of months ago. I said that great train robbery. It won't be at that magnitude, but watch it's gonna resurface. I'm telling you.
I
I
tell you
think that
what,
talk has been talked about already with the Giants.
if we can get Savage trade done, I would be all for it.
Oh
Man,
yeah, Micah
Parsons
who?
who? Parsons
Yeah.
who?
Micah, yeah, yeah, I'm telling you.
That would be
Then you're probably looking at Archie Manning as the first rounder next year.
Hey,
First pick.
hey, you would see Joe Rodriguez, Cowboys blog, do cartwheels.
And you get to put him a year on the bench behind Dak because you stuck with Dak at least one more season after this.
Nah, I put him right in.
You
Yo,
can't put
They play
60
Ohio
million on the
State.
bench.
They play Ohio
Yeah,
State.
I'm ready.
That's gonna
I'm
be
ready.
a big game. It's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be like 15 draftable prospects.
It's in Texas too.
I thought it was in Ohio State. I thought.
I thought I saw Texas.
Do we know how? I got a question for you guys. Do we know how the Joneses? And you probably don't know the answer to this one, but I just want to paint a picture real quick. Do we know
Okay.
how the Joneses? Do we know how the Joneses look at these players that they have? If they like, how do they feel about Dak? How do they feel about Diggs? How do they feel about Parsons? How do they feel? Do we know how? Do you guys? What do y'all think they? How do you think they feel about them? Like really feel about it?
So that's a good question. I don't know these guys from Adam, but from the reports that I read and a lot of stuff that I get, Stephen Jones loves Dak. Jerry Jones does not love
Okay.
Dak. He likes Dak, but he doesn't love Dak.
That's what I've heard too.
Right.
And
Well, the reason we got to remember like when they did the press conference, it just didn't seem like a normal press conference. It was all about the off the field stuff. There was nothing really and until they start talking to Shotty. He's the one that talks about everything, which is his job because he's the head coach. He's the one that talks about everything on the field and what direction they're going in with the discipline and the I don't even want to say culture, the development of the team and all that stuff. But when you talk to Jerry, I don't see that excitement. I don't see that excitement. I think he's on the same lines. I'm not saying we're thinking alike or whatever, but I think he's on the same lines of like, okay, guys, I think this is gonna take a while. This would be a good way to use Micah Parsons as collateral so we can really, really start from scratch and get some good draft picks like Savage and Uncensored was talking about the draft picks and stuff like that. So that's why I asked that question because you never know how we're not there, guys. We're not in the locker room. We're not on the field. We're not at those press conferences. We're not on those secret phone calls when they were all huddled up on the field, Steve and them today. We don't know exactly what was said. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I asked that question.
I think Tony Romo was the last player that Jerry Jones wrapped his arms around.
Mm-hmm.
I think Dak Prescott keeps Jerry Jones at arm's length.
Mm-hmm.
He deals with him when he has to, but it's not a buddy relationship. And I think that has bled over to a lot of players also keeping Jerry at arm's
CeeDee Lamb.
length. And Jerry is not attached to these players like he was to the previous players.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that has affected these contract negotiations because when Jerry loves you, he pays you.
Right. Yeah.
When you are willing to wrap your arms around Jerry, he will pay you.
Right.
But But these guys like Diggs, Parsons,
Hmm.
Z, Dak, basically the players that have been under Dak's leadership, I'll say, they have handled Jerry in a different way,
Hmm.
where it is 100% transactional. You pay me, I come in here, I do my job. That is it. Tony Romo would go hang out with him. You see him in the owner's box at a basketball game and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott and these boys ain't doing that.
So with Dak,
I fuck Jerry.
with Dak, um, y'all don't think they like Dak Prescott.
They like him. They don't love him.
But Dak to them,
They loved Romo.
not to us, but to them, Dak says all the right things at those press conferences.
Well, that's just who Dak is.
When you interview him, he says all the right things. He makes them look good. Yada yada yada. Is that the part of Dak that they like? I think that's the part of Dak that they like. But as far as his ability, I don't think they like him too much.
They like that he's a company man, that regardless of how it looks, he's gonna get up there and set it right.
Yeah.
And
There you
remember
go.
this.
But he doesn't kiss the Joneses' ass.
And
that's what
remember
they do.
this. When he's done playing with Dallas, watch him come out and badmouth Dallas. Watch.
You see the picture I'm painting though.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to get y'all's opinions on that because you guys brought up Romo. Think about all the players we had with Romo. That was a high powered offense. That was a Super Bowl team. Believe it or not, that was a Super Bowl team. This team we got now, these guys are all over the place. They fighting in practice and stuff, man. They Shotty had to shut down practice the other day because these young cats getting in there fighting and stuff, and you just like, what the hell? Like I get it, but I don't know, man. I just thought I'd shoot that out there, man, because I think, like I say, it's gonna get you recliner. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I think just real quick, Jerry looks at all these dudes as commodity. That's it. That's the way he looks at these players. How much money can they put in my pocket? That's the way he looks at these players. And he's already built a dynasty while Jimmy helped him and then repaid that dynasty also on second contracts. So now he's looking at, well, look what these guys got us 3 Super Bowls and I paid them everybody out. Yet these guys all want to be top paid for everything else. And yet what have they done for me lately?
Mm-hmm.
I can see it. So you can look at this, you can spin this 1,000 different ways.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, but it takes 2 to 2. Micah wants to get traded. That's great. Say the Jets want him. That's great. If the compensation don't match, I don't want him. And it better be with a team that had a top 5 draft, top 10 draft pick. It better be a horrible team because you don't want those number 1 draft picks being in 20, 24, 25, 26. They're looking at the teams, whoever call them up, they're looking at their schedule for the next 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a lot bigger. And then I don't know, man. It could be 1,000 different ways.
I think the Raiders were the betting favorite.
I thought about that.
And I feel like this is what when me and Corner was, having our little dispute, we kept talking about culture, and I kept mentioning Jerry. Some way, somehow, something gonna happen. They came out and said that about Parsons. Parsons felt he had to say something back. Now they're saying, "Oh, we're not." Now he got their team spoken and saying, "Oh, we're not going to respond." Hell, you did enough the other last when you brought up Diggs and Dak for no damn reason.
Mm-hmm.
Did enough with that, and now these guys feel like they need to say something back. Man, every time something going on, Shotty got practice. Shotty sending guys home. He making them run. He cussing them out like they 10 years old. He doing what he need to do, and boom, Parsons get his selfish ass on Twitter and take away from everything. And that's why a lot of guys say, the real professional guys, they say, I don't want to do this or be away from that because I don't want to, take away from what the team got going on. Micah Parsons. Parsons did that today. He took away everything, not everything, but all the things, the good things Shotty was doing with practice, it was gone. Nobody talked about Shotty all day. The whole Twitter was about Micah Parsons. He made it about himself versus what the team was doing in training camp, man. And that sucks, man.
Somebody's
That's a good point.
somebody's in his ear. I think somebody's in his ear. Because remember Fifth when he said that, oh, it ain't about the money, man. I play, but now all of a sudden it's about I take a team friendly deal, and now somebody obviously his agent, obviously, but I think it's other people, his teammates like Diggs and these interviews, man. It's just way too much talking. Everybody's angry this year. It's not a good smooth camp. Everybody's so angry and tit for tat. Oh, I'm gonna say this behind your back. Oh, I'm gonna say this behind your back, dog. And I'm gonna say, man, Jimmy Johnson would be like, say, man, y'all need to cut this shit out. We got a game to play, man. What are y'all doing? Are we gonna sign this guy, man? Y'all are wasting my time. Cause see, guess what? While y'all playing around, if this is a hoax, like Savage just said, hey man, I got to get my defense. Eberflus said, man, I got to get my 4-3 cover Tampa 2 defense ready, man. And this guy, Micah Parsons, is in it. I can't run it without him. You get what I'm saying? We can't practice and get better. So y'all need to let me know what's going on. Are we gonna sign this guy or what? We got to get the ball rolling, man. The season is right around the corner. It's right around the corner, and they just whatever this is, man, they need to squash it. Like seriously. If we're gonna move on from him, let's move on from him. If we're not, if we're not, sign him, go ahead, so we can get out there, man. What are y'all doing, man? This is football. This ain't no damn. But see, this the Cowboys, though. It's the Cowboys. This is the Cowboys, man. They out there fighting. You know what happens when you fight? You know what happens when you keep. I remember we was out till dark one time. We was out till dark. Couldn't even see. And it was a play that we just couldn't get right. People arguing, fighting. And I remember when coach would shut down practice early for fighting and arguing and stuff like that. You missing reps. So while y'all fighting and arguing, the enemy, I said this on my video, the enemy like the Eagles, the Commanders, the Giants, they sitting back watching and laughing at y'all, man. Like, say, man, look at these fools. They can't even get along. They can't even get this Micah Parsons shit straight. But they supposed to be America's team. We ready. We focused. We ready to go. They got the wrong thing on their minds, man. They not gonna be ready, dog. Mentally, they're not gonna be ready, and they showing it right now.
Damn.
You know what this does to a team? This breaks down a team. It's a cancer. Cancer. It breaks you down. It breaks down everything. It breaks you down, and this is kind of like that. And players. My homeboy ain't right here, man. I can't. It's. I haven't been on this magnitude, at a professional level, but I remember when players would, leave or couldn't get along with the coaching staff and stuff like that. It just, oh my God, man, it's tough. It's tough. It really is.
Yeah, damn, that sucked, man. Man, seriously, man, everything was just taken away from camp and all. Like, bro, it's sad, bro, because they doing some good stuff out there, and he, like I said, man, I really feel like he ain't got the leverage. That message right there was him trying to get something. He ain't got no leverage.
That was an emotional response that he had today. That read like an insert in a diary. That's what that read like.
Yeah.
Like he was talking to his diary and he was frustrated, and then he posted that shit.
100%.
Somebody said, hey man, I don't know who it was. I'm pretty sure y'all probably know. Somebody said from the AFC, they didn't want to say no names. They said, man, come over to the AFC, man. You can get your money over here. See, so many people now are grabbing at him mentally. They reaching for him because they know he's frustrated. They know he's a good talent. And they say, hey, man, you come over here, man. Hey, we'll get you paid. You ain't got to deal with that circus over there. That's a circus. They know if we know it's a circus, they played against them. Of course they know. Of course they know. So they digging at them, picking at them. You know how many different people are negative energy, just picking at, digging at him, man, he probably gone, bro. That's probably gonna be the next alert that we all get. We're gonna wake up one morning, we're gonna be like, breaking news. Michael Parsons, boom, he gone.
That'll be tough. I ain't gonna. That'll be man. If they do that,
I am telling you, losing Parsons and Luka Doncic in the same calendar year
It's
with
yeah,
the insane 12 months.
yep,
Dallas will lose their damn mind.
shit, yeah,
As long as the compensation is fair,
yeah.
That's how I am.
I'd be okay with it. Bye.
I don't know what kind of contract he got, Parsons, as far as him being able to, but watch. I got
Parsons
a
has
feel.
zero leverage. He has zero leverage. He's on a 5th-year option,
He
24
has none.
million guaranteed, but he
Right.
has to show up to get that money. They cannot, like Corner said, no fines or fees during this season can be waived like they do other contracts because of the way the CBA is structured. Then they will franchise tag him next year
Hmm.
for 30 million a year
Nah, he
under
ain't
the
gonna.
under pretty much the exact same rules. And then if they
Mm-mm,
don't get him done again, I think it's like 38 million the year after that. So the
he ain't
leverage is all on Jerry Jones to
gonna.
say, do I want to pay this guy more than what I can, and instead of making him play for the next 3 years on 1-year deals?
He shouldn't have said what he said today. He should
no.
have kept his mouth
No.
closed. Man, keep your mouth closed, dog. If that was my son, I'd be like, man, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you say that, dog? You getting paid $24 million.
Well, and
Why you running your mouth?
universally everybody blamed the Joneses, and nobody was coming at Parsons. But today, you starting to hear people say, "Well, if you don't want to be here, get the fuck out of here."
Right.
Why are you still at camp after posting that bullshit and then
Can't even.
standing on the field with the same guys you said you don't want to fucking play with?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like telling your
See?
wife you want a divorce and then going to lay in bed next to her.
See?
What the fuck are you still doing here?
I knew
See?
I did that.
See what type of cancer that? I'm telling you, man, you right there. Say, man.
Because I guarantee you there's some players on that team that's like, dude, why are you even here? You said
Say,
you don't
Right.
man.
want to be here. You changed your name to
Motherfucker.
on Twitter. You changed your name as
Wait,
if you
how
were
did he change
already
his
out of
name?
here.
What was his
You,
name?
what was it? Thank you, Dallas, or whatever it was. He changed his. It doesn't read Micah Parsons.
Oh,
What the
Lord have
fuck did
mercy.
he change it to?
Poor baby, bless his heart.
I don't know. I just think it's tough when the Joneses hold all the cards.
Oh no, he didn't change his
Yeah.
name. My bad. My
And
bad. He didn't.
Jerry Jones, for the last 30 years, has used the term I need a war daddy defensive end. And when he talks about that, he's talking about a 6'5", 270-pound defensive end.
Yeah. Right.
Because when we finally got one in Greg Ellis, we spent like 10 years trying to get another one. We even offered the Arizona Cardinals 2 number 1 picks for their first-round edge, Andre Wadsworth. Thank God Arizona said no because he wound up having bad knees, but that's how bad he wanted a second monster edge. So, like, in my opinion, he likes the prototypical 4'3", 6'5", 6'6", 250, 270-pound edge. And Micah is just not that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Tainted.
Hey, to do a
Tainted.
slight pivot. Are we willing to give Shotty and Eberflus a pass based off of the dysfunction
No.
of this training camp?
Mm-mm.
I just hate.
I don't think he's getting a fair shot.
I just hate what Shotty has been doing since day one of camp, and it's been talked about every day. And now today, the topic is about one guy. That is so damn selfish for you to say, "I'm not here for Jerry. I'm here for these guys." That's what Parsons said last week. I'm
That's
not
what he said.
here for my team.
And
look what
now
you
you
did.
don't want to be on the team.
But
Look what now you don't want to be on the team. These same guys you said you're here for. You claim you're there for them. I'm not here for Jerry. I'm here for these guys. Now look what you did today. Everything they had going on, you made it about you, bro. And you still ain't got to. Man, that's selfish. I don't like that, bro. And somebody in his ear telling him the wrong stuff.
He
You're
was in
playing
his
with your
feelings.
someone's
bro.
definitely in his ear.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you're right.
Yeah. But
It might be.
I don't think you give him a pass because Micah Parsons can get signed and go out and blow his knee out on the first play of the game. Are we giving him a pass then? He still has to coach him. Whether he's there or not, Shoddy still has to coach. And Shoddy's not coaching Micah. So whether he breaks his knee, he's on another team. Damn, that'd be tough giving him a pass, man. That would be tough.
You can't give him a pass because we're talking about guys like Dante Fowler, Donovan Ezaraku, Sam Williams, Marshawn Nealon, Oso Digizua. I mean, we still got guys here that can do it. Now, Matt Eberflus, can you do something here, right? Or are we going to say, woe is me and make excuses because Micah ain't here? Absolutely not. Football continues with or without you. Right. Jerry Jones could die today, and the preseason game will still be played August 9th.
It'll still play, right?
There you go.
Right.
You have to figure it out.
Yep. You know, if you think about the defense, especially without damn it, brain fart. 13. Overshown. Yeah, I'm sorry. Too many blows to the head, man. That's why I'm glad I need y'all because y'all refresh me. I was calling Jake Ferguson Blake Jarvin last week like a dumbass.
You were. I didn't say that, but you were.
Man, y'all have to help me sometime. But yeah, man. You think this defense was really kind of based on Micah Parsons, really? I mean, they changed the position and changed it to edge rusher after him. You know what I mean? Like, if you think about it, if you think about the defense, who was it? Well, especially without Overshown. Remember, we had Overshown and Parsons. Overshown was doing all the fucking work. Shit, Overshown was everywhere. Now without him, and just say everything goes right with Parsons. It's just Parsons. It's really designed for Parsons before Eberflus got stepped on the scene. You know, I'm talking about the previous years. It was really designed for him.
But
it was designed for him.
That was the stupidity of the coaches.
Right.
They say Quinn said, "Oh, he asked where he wanted to play. I want to play edge." Oh, they asked Mike Zimmer, "Where do you want to play?" "I want to play him at edge." Play him at edge. No, you play where I tell you to play, not where you want to play. What I don't understand this. I just don't. And ironically, how funny would it be? He goes to another team, plays more linebacker, and then Dallas just got pie in the face.
Well, it seemed like he started off. It seemed like he started off as situational, and then they started, boom, just consistently. But my fault, corner.
Oh no! I would just say I'd love to see Micah at linebacker because that Cowboys gonna look like a genius. Micah cannot play linebacker.
Yeah,
cannot play linebacker.
Can't. Yeah, he just can't.
I said that on a pod show, and I got accused of hating him. When I said that, I go, "Do you have?" They're like, "Do you personally hate him?" I'm like, "No."
You cannot say anything negative about Parsons, and people jump like you can't criticize what you see with your own eyes and just give your honest opinion on what you see without people flipping the fuck out. It is insane.
You hate him personally.
Dude, I argued with the guy on Twitter today about this whole Micah deal. I gave him my answer. I gave him the facts. He made up a fact. I told him to explain himself, and he couldn't explain himself. He was just mad because he didn't like what I said.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's crazy, man. Like I say, man, I just hate that. I just hate that what it did today.
Yeah.
That's a good point. And it's going to be talked about all weekend.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anytime you want to release some news and you wanted to get the most publicity, you do it right before the weekend. Right before because everybody's stuck on those storylines for the entire weekend.
Oh, it's going to carry all the way into the first preseason game.
Yeah.
Oh,
And if he's on the sideline during that preseason game, after every snap, they're gonna be looking at him.
Trey Lance could throw six touchdowns if he was still a Cowboy, and no one would talk about it. They'd talk about Micah Parsons.
Yep.
fact.
Joe Milton can throw 6 touchdowns, and no one would talk about it.
And that's why he's going to be signed a few days before the season starts.
Damn.
Exact reason.
If I was Jerry Jones, I call his bluff.
Well, you can do that too. Say, yo, I don't know if you've read the contract lately, but I
Look what the hell I
ran.
ran across, corner. Look at this shit.
Oh, the fuck!
What the fuck is
We
that?
got some game bangers in there.
Oh my god!
That
Look
is
at
I didn't know I still had that picture. That's insane.
Look clean in my white tee. Look
That
neat
was,
in my white
I was
tee.
in Vegas uncensored. That was Vegas.
Oh, that was what your when you was helping that fugitive?
I didn't know at the time. Yeah. What'd you say, corner?
Go back to the image.
Give me 1 second. Yo, that's
good
crazy.
corner.
Showing his partner in crime.
I think there was a screenshot at the bottom of AlabamaSingles.com. Pull the photo back up. Let me see.
Oh, you fool!
Oh my God.
Look at the photo. Like, what
He shouldn't have said it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna share my screen. Ain't nothing at the bottom of my screen.
Oh my
the
goodness.
picture's gonna be zoomed in.
No, I'm not.
Look at corner.
AlabamaSingles.com. Oh my goodness.
Roll Tide.
Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
Yep.
That's
Picture.
This
Fourth
is my
picture.
sister and my nieces, man. And don't
Oh, okay.
That's my
We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Look at corner trying to start something.
That's my blood sister. I'm on my old hard drive looking at stuff.
That goddamn LL, man.
Nicola.
That boy was a fool, man.
Yo, dude tripped me out, bro. Dude really told me, yeah, fool, I'm on the run. You what? Mind blowing.
Did you have fun?
In Vegas, me and my family, yeah. We didn't
That's
really
all that matters.
like once he told me that, I stayed my distance. I ain't gonna lie. If I hadn't paid so much for that house, I would have went somewhere else. It was crazy. But nonetheless, we got more distractions. Micah kind of put himself in a situation today. It was a real bad reaction. He let somebody get in his ear. You said you were there for your teammates. You didn't have this type of reaction. So just a few days later, because the deal's still not done, do this. You seen CD get his deal late before the season starts. You seen Dak get his deal late before the season start. Why did you go and do this? How you know yours wasn't going to come right before the season start?
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
How did you go and do this when these other two guys, Jerry had a pattern of when he paid the last 2 stars? Why did you do this today? Somebody was in his ear and hyped him up, man.
Told yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
Because Micah thinks he's bigger than Dallas.
Yep. Yep.
He does. His ego. Yeah, he does. He does. Somebody besides his agent, and there's somebody, maybe maybe some family members, some teammates. I mean, not teammates, but we have teammates. Yeah, or some players from another team. You just never know, man.
Diggs definitely in his ear. Diggs.
Oh shit, yeah.
Diggs was helping them name players that already got paid the other day.
Diggs need to go. Diggs need to leave Parsons alone. Go make another baby. Leave Parsons alone.
Yeah, that's the wrong person to take advice from.
I
For
know,
real.
right?
Say, man.
Seriously.
Say, dog. Y'all men, y'all grown men, dog. Stop acting like kids. Y'all need to stay professional, man. This ain't no.
There used to be a time when if you ask another player about another player's contract, what do they say? Man, I don't talk about another man's money.
Mm-hmm.
No,
That's what they used to stay out of each other's negotiations.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
And maybe that's just a Dallas thing.
No, it started with NFL Network. Remember Deion Sanders used to get on TV all the time, pay the man. Tatum
21st in prime.
Yeah, that's when it started. And the players caught on to it. Now all of them is in each
Dude,
other's
NFL Network is leaving y'all.
Corner,
They already
I
sold
heard.
off. They already sold off the red zone today.
I heard.
corner used to say that about D-Law. Pay the man.
Pay them, man. You damn right.
He love that. Pay the man.
Out of bottom a bus ticket. That's out of the bottom.
Watch your mouth now, censored.
No, I just don't like players who sit up there and they're all Dallas this and gang this, and then as soon as they leave, they shit on the star. Like you are only relevant because you played for Dallas.
Facts.
Yeah.
Average fucking players that the Dallas media and the national media hype up and put a halo around them. If he was in Jacksonville, he'd be just like JPP. Once a star in New York went down to Jacksonville, nobody fucking talks about him. Average players, Dallas make them seem like they're superstars.
The pressure was on him. You can't do this for a man that's been doing this for over 30 years, negotiating with players. He panicked. Jerry calm, like they broke a sweat.
Exactly.
And
Jerry counted $432 million. He ain't stressing.
He had no weapons left. He pulled his final grenade and threw it, and didn't hit nothing.
Yep.
If anything, he got dirt on himself.
Yeah.
You and see this he did get dirt on himself because he tweeted it. It got the attention, but he's still there at training camp.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm looking around like, dang.
If you were serious, you would have left the whole camp.
Back.
So what's he doing? What's he doing there? He's just on the sideline, just kind of.
Yeah.
He got back stiffness.
Just like Terry McLaurin has a bad ankle. Bullshit.
He just walk around with Jordans on, chilling. Parsons just watching.
Yeah.
Why? Because he know and Jerry know. You not listen. That's a $50,000 fine a day.
He ain't letting that money go.
Damn.
You want to post that while you at camp with your brothers? I thought you was there for them. You couldn't wait till it was over to do this? You do it while you at camp, while they under a new head coach, bro. He trying to get order with this team, and you make it about you when you're already making $24 million. Other guys out there in the heat ain't making but $250,000.
Say, man.
Individual.
Come on, bro. Man.
The more y'all talk about it, the more I'm like, just fucking let him go. Get the compensation for him and just let him walk. Fuck him.
Run his mouth, man.
That's the picture. That's the picture I'm trying to paint. Now we're getting somewhere.
You think if Ezuraku shows off in preseason, you think that could play a factor?
Say, man.
Nah, I don't think Ezuraku factors at all into the decision with Micah Parsons.
Oh no. I'm just saying what if
if he has a good preseason. This could be a Trey Lance thing. Dak Prescott didn't get paid though. Trey Lance threw 5 interceptions.
Yeah, but the midget Vaughn, he went off in training camp, and he's not. You can't compare training camp to the regular NFL. It's two different speeds, two different. And Deuce Vaughn, he went off his first year in training camp.
I agree with you, but Jerry looks at stuff different.
Yeah, you're right.
Jerry looks at a lot of stuff different. He's not a traditional GM, obviously. I mean, look how fucking he runs the organization. He looks at all I need to see is a glimmer of hope, some glory hole. If I can see some glory hole, then you're a Cowboy.
That's Jerry Jones' line. That's Jerry Jones. I like me some glory hole.
That's funny. That's funny.
He said that shit. He said that shit on TV. He wants some glory hole.
Oh, Lord.
Man, I didn't even know it was a Hall of Fame game on the other day. I was like, what the hell is this?
Oh yeah, I was watching that. Oh, with OG and Fifth.
OG going crazy.
What day was it? I didn't even know about it.
Chargers versus Lions.
Trey Lance had a good game, man.
He did.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
3 touchdowns.
He was running the LBLTS.
Trey Lance had two touchdowns.
Did OG see that?
Oh, we was live with.
The man had to change his pants 3 times, brother.
That first touchdown. OG, I told y'all that play after Mississippi bootleg toss sweep. I told y'all.
On a
Oh
20
my
yard,
God.
a 20-yard drive, he was excited.
Where the hell was I at?
He had a 20-yard drive, a 3-yard drive, and a 40-yard drive, I believe.
Man.
Had a good game, bro. He did.
Hey, is OG still in the background?
I don't know. Let me see. Yep.
Oh shit.
Try to bring him up. Let's hear him talk about Trey Lance real quick.
Y'all need me
Fifth, I could leave.
y'all need me to get out? I can go.
Yeah, I got you.
Let me bring OG.
Look at this shit. OG
Uh-oh,
back with the static.
Why
Let
did
me
he just left right when I was about to bring him up?
Oh my God!
Literally,
Look at
as soon
this
as I pulled Nate Dogg, OG left. OG,
He must be shirtless and in his boxers.
Stop hating on that corner. Come back, OG.
There he is.
What's happening? What's happening?
There he is.
Talk about
What's
that
going
Trey
on,
Lance,
dog?
man.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, baby? Kick the tires and do the pre-trip, post-trip, baby. Shit.
Don't forget to check that oil now.
Shit. We can check that oil on DOT inspection. Other than that, let's keep rolling, baby.
Oh, gee.
Shit.
Do it like a true truck driver. Start that truck. I got enough fuel. Let's roll, baby.
That's how I do my test drivers. Is there enough fuel in there? All right, go to the stop sign, turn left.
Right.
I got enough fuel. Let's roll, baby.
Okay, shit.
Oh, gee, I called you up here to talk about Trey Lance last Thursday night's performance.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. We got to see that play action Mississippi toss sweep bootleg, baby.
There it is.
Shit. You know what I mean? And it was nice to see. You know, I don't know if it's gonna work out with the Chargers, but you know, hopefully, you know, they keep him on the roster. But you know, we had him. You know, but I ain't gonna call him a spoiled milk. Hopefully, Milton can get it done. We did see the accuracy that we wanted to see. Patience, no INTs is the most important thing about it. You know what I'm saying? So, Chargers can trust this guy. They know that if Hubert is struggling in the playoffs or he struggled through the season, you can throw him in there. Chargers quarterback, and then you won't lose no step. Yeah. I'm sorry, I lost the name on that one, but yeah, man, that's how I feel, man. You know, hopefully Milton can give us some Saturday. If he can't, we back on the drawing board. That's why I say, you know, this Parson thing, man. You know, if he asked for a trade, see, we slipped up on the Dak Prescott, not trading him out of here when it was time. We could have probably built the roster. It's all about building this roster, man. I'm gonna take a page out of 80's book. It takes more than one player or Parsons to build this team. We are hurting all over the board, man. DN, D tackle or DN might be okay. Free safety, cornerback, we're really struggling. We're getting beat in the secondary. You know, corners ain't, you know, they ain't turning their head around. And, you know, we got nobody really cover. CD Lamb and Pickens are killing us out there. And if they trade Parsons, just let it happen, man. I mean, you know, he's just one player. He could get hurt, you know, down the line. You know, he can, you know, he gets. Like I said, man, once they get that check, man, they don't show up no more, man. They disappear, man. They got that paper in their pocket. But he's a good, phenomenal player. But we need more than just one player, man, to make this team better. We got to build around these guys we got now. We have to build this roster, man. If they can pull this trigger, get something other than first, you know, maybe a second, maybe a third or something. At least get a lot of picks for him. You know, I'm fine with a 1 and a 2 and a 4. You know, just to build this roster, man. If he's, I gave him a pass a couple of years ago. I say, man, the podcast can contribute on pasta and all this, but he's coming out, he's talking, he's running his mouth like he's using social media for his debate about getting paid, man. He can't keep his mouth shut. I said it earlier. And I'm getting tired of it, you know. These guys are spoiled, man. They don't know how good they got it. He got a contract already. He don't know how to shut his mouth and just let God bless him over and over and pray about it. Stay in the weight room, stay healthy, spend time with his family, and just quit tripping, man, on the small stuff. He letting this media and everything get to all the other contracts get to him, man. If he said trade him, just let it go. Trade him, man. I mean, don't miss out like you fucked up with Dak Prescott. I mean, you don't know what you could get. You can build around this team. We could trade him. We could keep him, sign him, and we could not make the playoffs. If somebody say let's trade him, and we can say okay, if we don't trade him, if we trade him and not make the playoffs, we at least come up. We win that. But if he signed him to all that money, he don't play well, something happened, injuries and all that. They get older. We have to understand. These guys are getting older. They got a lot of wear and tear on their body already. He's beat down. And so if you can trade him to build on this team, just pull the trigger, man. Build your team 2 and 3 years down the road, man. Dak Prescott don't work out, draft the quarterback. Still don't work out, draft the quarterback. I'm sorry, a left tackle. Mizey don't work out, get another D tackle in here, somebody. You got to build around this team, and you got to do the Philly approach. They build, man. So I just don't do it, man. I'm tired of all the talking, man. He want to go, let him go. I'm tripping. I like him as a player, hell of a player, but build around your team, man. That's how I feel about it.
It seems to be the general consensus. Everybody saying like I just see a lot of people that was amen and high fiving him. A lot of people was like, dude, you're gonna do this right now, bro. Go ahead. Like a lot of people weren't really like feeling it. A lot of people really weren't feeling it. I don't know if it did what he expected to do. It don't seem like it did. It don't seem like it did what he expected it to do. So I really don't know how it's gonna go, honestly. And like I said, you can't play with a billionaire, bro. That ain't gonna be good for you.
Have you guys ever done something and you thought about it after you did it? You at that time you thought it was the right thing to do, but you let a little time pass. You be like, God damn it, why did I do that? I bet you that's where he's at now. I bet you that's where he's at.
Shit, all my rap videos. I'm like, why the fuck did I post that?
Yo, I looked at my Facebook feed. You know how it showed your
Memories.
And I'm like, who the fuck was this dude? I look at some of my Facebook posts. I'm like, who the fuck was this dude 10 years ago? What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Dude, I used to be like, oh, making me a sandwich. Why the fuck would I post that?
Sandwich. Yeah, I think that's where he's at now. I bet you he's like, God damn, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah.
I think too. I think that's where he's at too. It obviously didn't do what he thought. Like he didn't really get the sympathy he was looking for. Everybody was like, all right, get the hell out of here. Then other teams was like, nah, we don't want you, bro. You doing stuff like this, we don't want you.
Yeah, that affects like the other teams saying, yo, is he gonna pull this shit with us? You know, have 2-3 good years, boom, oh, we want to renegotiate. I mean,
hey, we got 45 people watching on Fifth Quarter Cowboys Shadow. Why the frick ain't the like button hit? Hit the damn like button for the one time.
Yeah, y'all get those likes up. Get those likes up, baby.
Please do.
Get them up.
I don't think it did what he needed to do. And like Ada said, I think he kind of instantly, because it's almost like that was 4 pages. It was orchestrated, and he thought it was just gonna. Dude, you can't make Jerry Bud. You serious? This man was doing this before you were born.
Exactly.
You can't make him budge. What does that mean? He's seen worse of the worst. Jerry told players years ago, "You're not kneeling. This is my team. You'll lose your job." Y'all stuck. Y'all stuck as you almost made $500 million. So why would it matter you doing that? Come on now.
And he's done this with players that he's won Super Bowls with.
So one thing is for certain, they will find another you.
Yeah. Like, man, I don't win Super Bowls. I went to blows with my own son about Dion, and well, we won a Super Bowl that year. Yes, I say.
Only thing it would take away from the new head coach had been doing in training camp. These guys, man. That man,
like Corner said, they'll adjust. They'll adjust.
They will find somebody else. Either way, a game will be played.
There you go.
Game will be played.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get to
There's
yell at your
another
TV.
Parsons. There's another Parsons somewhere. Sorry.
Trust
You'll
me,
get
there is.
you'll get to yell at your TV at 17 weeks.
Yeah.
Only thing on you just with your two stars. They got paid before the season. What? Who pressured you to go ahead and do this today? Who pressured you?
His agent.
Yeah.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
These
man.
agents control these players, man.
That was bad
They-
fucking advice there.
These agents can't can speak for these players these days, man.
That's the lawyer.
Why are you trying to get sympathy and support from people that can't put a name on a contract? My signature don't mean shit.
It's a crazy edge class too. Crazy edge, crazy defensive tackle class too.
What, this year coming up?
Jerry Jones, yeah. Jerry Jones is the one you need to be having a conversation with about not wanting to be there. That's who put the signature on the damn contract to get you paid. That Twitter shit ain't gonna get you paid.
Wow, so not.
Well, Twitter will pay him,
Yeah,
but that's about it.
It's got his post got over 22 million views, so
damn.
Yeah.
he might be getting some. He might be getting some revenue from it.
Oh yeah.
I just don't understand the whole arguing it out. I didn't understand when Jerry Jones threw him under the bus. I don't understand when with him whining and crying, posting his diary entry on Twitter. I don't understand.
Well, something that happened before behind the scenes that we probably don't know about, and that's probably why Jerry went to the extent. And then with us as fans, tell him sign him. What's taking you so long? Sign him. And all these things pulling on him. That's probably what made him kind of throw these players under the bus.
Well, Michael Irvin made a video. I don't know if y'all got a chance to watch it earlier today. Michael Irvin put out a video, and he said that Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons, in Jerry's eyes, they had already came to a deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then when all of it went to shit, Jerry Jones felt slighted. Like he thought the deal was already done. So when Micah's agent called him about negotiations, he told him, "What are you talking about? We already came to a deal." And Michael Irvin was getting on him. Jerry saying, Jerry always say the deal ain't done till the deal is done. But when it came to Parsons, he thought that they came to some terms in that room that day. And now I think that Jerry felt like Parsons backed out on what he said. Because another thing, too, I believe that Parsons is the one that put that information out there. I don't think Jerry came out and said that he offered him a contract. I think that was Parsons that said he tried to do it without his agent.
No, Jerry said it in, I think, March or April that they had a deal. They was one of the biggest non-quarterback deals, and they had a deal done. And then that's when Micah put to Twitter, "I'm not going to do a deal without my agent."
Yeah. But see, we didn't know that the agent wasn't involved in that process without Parsons putting that information out there.
Right.
I wonder how much that deal was, Corner.
Shit. For $40 million a year.
Know how much these guys pay their agents. You can get any fucking attorney to do your contract. It's a joke.
Yeah. Especially after you get your first contract done.
Yeah,
you got the money to afford
you see, you know where you slotted. You know what everyone behind you, before you gets. I just don't see you paying these dudes, paying these agents this crazy money.
Well, and I also think a lot of these contracts are carbon copies. Just the numbers are changed.
Yeah, pretty much. Lamar Jackson and his mom did his contract. Yet they want to give away money, but whatever.
Wow.
Speaking of that, did Cincinnati sign their rookie yet?
Nope.
Wow.
To see, I think this is what else is rubbing Parsons the wrong way. Deron Bland said his camp and the Joneses are in communication.
Yeah.
Jake Ferguson got signed. So Micah's like, wait a minute. You're talking to Bland. He was hurt. If you're caught up on injuries, Bland was hurt last year, but yet your camp's talking to him. Jake Ferguson got signed. Your thing's injuries. Jake Ferguson was hurt last year. Didn't record a touchdown. Why? I missed 4 games. Bland missed more. Jake Ferguson missed more. And you're not talking to my camp? I think that's where the frustration's at.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
Stephen Jones said that they were already talking to Tyler Smith.
Well, he didn't confirm it. He didn't confirm it.
But I also think the more you sign, I think your leverage for getting the compensation goes down
Mm.
because then you're forced to trade them. But if the more guys you sign, if that makes sense.
Wow. It's a big mess, man.
Well,
Big mess.
I think they've already got him slotted for $30 million next year.
But think
say,
about
Fifth?
that, guys. What do you think about that? Oh, go ahead, Fifth.
no. What you were saying? What we think about
No,
what?
think about that, guys. Why is Jerry on the press conference talking about injuries and paying people, but he paid Jake Ferg and his camp is talking, and Jerry's talking to Deron Bland, who was hurt last year too.
Yeah, it's not consistent.
I just thought about
It's
that.
the players that he liked.
He paid
Who they
Jake
brought
Ferguson.
back too early.
Because, like I
Nothing's
said,
consistent.
they're going to have to figure out something with Overshown, and he's been the most injured out of all of those.
Watch they
I don't
play
even
him.
want to see him this year. I'm cool.
So
with
it's
seeing him.
Jake Ferguson came. He's fresh off an injury, right? Coming back,
Yeah,
Right.
a
Him
knee and a
and
back
Bland.
injury. He had a knee
and
and a
he
back injury.
and Bland, who they brought back too early, I think last year.
Yeah.
And he's fresh off his injury. He's back 100%.
He had a foot,
So
right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Foot surgery.
they brought him back too early last year. That's why he couldn't make those cuts and stuff. That was
And that
desperate.
had a bad concussion.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know who looks bad? Rebel. Oh my goodness, he looked like he's running on one leg.
His dad said he's still hurt.
What's
Oh
going
my
on with
God,
him?
he looked
Oh,
horrible.
Remember a month ago, Aiden, when we said he had a setback and they lied and they tried to say he didn't? It was real. Now they saying it's a 4 to 6 week setback.
Oh, man, what's with
He
this 4 to
looked
6?
horrible.
He caught
He's
a
10
ball.
months.
He caught a ball the other day, and the dude like his leg was about to snap. He compensated so bad and started limping.
Oh no, man. Yeah, he
He's
ain't
10
ready.
months removed from a knee surgery. His
Jesus.
skull is not even healed.
From Dan
Hey.
Cooper.
Damn, dude.
10 months ago.
Why they draft?
There's no such thing as a minor setback when you're dealing with ACLs, man.
Why they draft that guy, man?
I don't know. I don't know.
Damn.
And Jerry acted like they signed Dion. If he was in front of me, I would have punched him. The way he was dancing. Like, yo.
Oh
he
my
was like-
God.
I still gotta find.
Yo, I'd
I
punch
saw
him.
it.
I
saw
would
it,
punch-
bro.
Yo, he was like humping the air. I'm like, this guy just thinks we got Charles Woodson, bro. I'm like,
Oh man.
Bro, he caught a ball the other day. It scared me. I was like, oh. He was.
What's his number? What's his number?
I don't know.
Shit, I ain't been keeping up with.
He hasn't been practicing, so I don't even know what his number is.
Yeah, because he ain't ready. He won't be ready.
Damn.
Why Jared don't keep doing this? Why did you draft this guy? He's nowhere
Because
near
it's Dan Cooper.
that cool special, man.
What about corner? What about Easy?
He's 27.
From
He's wearing number
Boston.
27.
Oh, 27. From Boston College. Easy. How's his camp?
Azaraku?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's a bad boy.
Is he?
Oh man, Jesus, yes.
He got bend. He got speed.
He is off that snap.
Yeah, he's fast. He make fast look not fast.
Well, what's his height and weight again?
He's 6'2". What is he? 6'2", 240?
yeah.
What's Parsons?
6'3", 250.
I don't know, man.
Nah,
Probably a little
No.
taller. I ain't gonna lie.
No, Parsons would be looking small in some of these camp videos without pads on.
He's small.
He's a small dude. You know who's small? Dak Prescott's small dude.
Yeah.
When I seen Dak Prescott that day at the training camp, I said, "That ain't Dak. Who's that? That dude's small."
That dude's small. Definitely smaller than that. Dak Prescott is. He's
So
small.
basically, Ezeraku is going up against the offensive tackles, I assume.
Oh, he would give a Tyler Guy that.
Oh yeah, he's giving the tackles the business.
He would give
Really?
So that means Tyler Guyton and Steele suck this year.
They look horrible going up against him. At least
They look bad, man.
going up against him, they look bad.
Really?
Didn't Ezraku lead the NCAA in sacks or something like that?
Nah, he missed it by a half. The league was 17 was the record. He had 16 and a half. That's the crazy part. There was like 5 to 6 guys with 16 and a half, and nobody knew. No, it's a joke. It's Mike Green had 16 and a half from Marshall. Kid from Virginia Tech had 16 and a half. A load of dudes. But if you had that half a sack more, then everybody would know you.
I got a question for you.
Arms, he's good, but what happens when you run at him? That's going to be my question.
Yeah.
What's your question, Us?
If the Cowboys start off, let's just say 3-0, you think that puts pressure on Parsons to come back if they win in without him?
I mean, it kind of feel like we don't need you anyway, so he probably want to throw himself back in to take that narrative away.
But if he sat out the first 3 games, isn't he getting fined those first 3 games? It's not like he's sitting at home collecting a paycheck.
Well, he just wouldn't get it wouldn't be so much a fine. He just wouldn't get a paycheck.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I'm
divided
saying.
up amongst
Well,
I don't see him missing no money.
what's 17 into 31 or 30 mil?
I don't see him missing no money for real.
He's 24 this year, so let's see.
He might be gone, man.
Oh, he's 24. I thought it was 30. this year.
Ew.
1.41 mil a game.
Damn.
He
I
ain't
was
missing all of us.
4.5 mil.
I take it.
Shit,
Yeah.
I
What
played
are we
one
talking
game.
about?
Just give me one game.
He ain't missing.
I just give me one.
I'm not. Hey, I'll take week 1. You can have week 2 if you want.
Yeah,
Of course,
just one. That's
if
all I
that
need.
happened, even the fans that were on the Micah Express, they
They'll
would
move
say,
on.
"Yo, we don't need you."
Yeah.
Especially if the young guy is showing out, they'll just be like, whatever. Like Corner said, Micah who?
Oh, that was 1980 that said Micah who.
Because I know one thing about fans, they will move on if they think they got a new shiny toy.
I'll move on regardless. If you don't play for the Star anymore, bye.
Yeah,
I can't even tell you what number TP wears over there at the Titans.
I was just talking about you earlier, Corner. I was on Champ Live, and I told him, I said, man, Corner will be your biggest fan. As soon as you don't play for this team, he don't give a damn. No boat.
That's true.
That's right.
Seriously,
They'll give his Raku number 11. They'll give him 11.
Damn.
Yeah, he's 41 right now.
That's
All
sad,
right.
man.
Final question. Coming to you first, Corner, is does Micah Parsons wear Cowboys jersey this season, full season?
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. Uncensored. You think he play a full season?
yes.
Danny Savage.
Yeah.
80, what you think?
No.
I'm going to go with 80. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no.
I just got to be different. I don't know why. But
I'm going to no anyway. I'm no. It don't look good.
yeah.
And I don't think Jerry's not going to let you dictate him by going on Twitter posting.
Yeah.
He's not going to let that happen. He's not going to say, let's sign him because he got the fan. Jerry don't care. We complain about him. He don't care.
Yeah.
Almost $500 million last year with a losing record. He don't care.
And then he walked out. Then he walked off the field. Was that last year? He walked off the
most
field.
of the season.
Yeah.
How many games Parsons missed last year?
4.
He don't care, Jerry. Man, please. I'm gonna be okay. Hey, listen. You know what I got? I got Showtime, CeeDee Lamb, and George Pickens.
But that's why I think that Parsons is going to be there, because he's not going to let that $24 million walk away.
Whether you got Parsons or not, that stadium's going to be full.
Absolutely packed.
That's all.
But see, here's what's gonna piss me off. Let's say Micah does stay here and play, right? But they let him walk, and then you don't get fucking anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's typical fucking Jerry right there.
But they got him for 3 years.
No, they're not good, man.
They can franchise him for $30 million next year. The
I don't think
ball is good.
franchise tagging them helps the locker room.
I think this little comment today did.
About the locker room, to be
I don't
honest.
think anything can help. Anything that's happened since the opening training camp press has helped the locker room with them too.
All those other 52 players or whatever, they're worrying about themselves. They ain't
Yeah.
worried
That's
about Micah.
That's true. Well, unless you're Trayvon Diggs.
Right.
You the only one that's
Today's world, they're all an individual, they're all a corporation for themselves. They don't care about that's less money you can pay him. Good. That's more money you can pay me.
Look at Preacher Fifth trying to get done by midnight. Look at old Preacher Fifth.
We finna get out of here. That was the last question. We finna get out of here.
Debatable.
No, that's it. I'll be back. Ain't nothing happening tomorrow for sure, but we'll definitely back Sunday for the Sunday talk and
talking crazy tomorrow.
I'll be on talking crazy. I'll be on talking.
I won't. No, man. Go on. Messing with corner.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It gets crazy.
That's too crazy for me.
We talking crazy tomorrow.
Talking crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It might the Talk Freaky Friday. Yo, shows.
Woo! I'm gonna watch, but I ain't gonna.
Sometimes
We talking crazy tomorrow.
I ain't gonna lie. It's a $50K fine per game. Yeah. JB,
on the corner
up,
of Crazy and Cowboys.
JB, what it do, man? Salute to everybody. Hey, man, I appreciate all y'all.
I gotta get me a street sign. Crazy and Cowboys.
If you ain't got anything to do tomorrow and you want to hear crazy folks talk, go watch Talk Crazy.
Ooh, crackheads on there, everything.
Crackheads.
It be drunks, hearing that, deaf heads, corner. Talking crazy.
Say, man, I can't do that with Jack.
On the corner of Crazy and Cowboys, man. The MBLTS.
They always come drunk and mad. Hey, let me tell y'all something.
Do you know what the MBLTS is, Fifth? Do you know what the MBLTS is? Mississippi Bootleg Tall Sweet.
I ain't gonna lie, Corner. You're so talking crazy. I watch it, I enjoy it, but good Lord.
It's rough. We live raw over here.
We live rough.
Taste the air. Taste the air. Tastes good, don't it?
Taste.
Too, JB. I think Parsons won't round 43 to 46, and Jerry not going for that.
No.
Nah, man. No.
You can get Aubrey, Pickens, Bland, and Tyler Smith for that money.
Parsons play too much.
Agents, this what they do. They try to get the most out so they can get this what they do. Sometimes he got out of this what agents do. They do this.
Parsons even put that in his post that his agent told him to wait.
Yep.
See?
Yep.
See? But see y'all talking crazy, Mar. Have your liquor and everything ready, your cocaine because they need
Peace.
All right, man.
But
Peace.
Wait. Did 1980 call us crackheads?
Yeah, he did.
No. I said no.
Corner called me a coon last night.
No, I did not.
I didn't call y'all that. I was talking about the people that be coming on.
We're busting your chops, 80.
You want to laugh?
Last night, y'all, for the one that didn't hear it.
You want to laugh? Look up on YouTube, crackhead throwing competition. They show this big old dude and with a crackhead. He picks the crackhead up like he threw him like 15 feet. So they automatically gave him the gold medal. And he's like,
man, that big guy wasn't mething around.
All right, y'all. That's it. We out of here. Salute to everybody.
All right, man.
He wasn't mething around.